So, last session, you did a lot.
How to mimic?
You guys definitely started a fire on the boat.
Wait, did we
Well,
start a fire on the boat?
You were fighting mimics.
I may have started a fire on the boat.
What?
You guys were fighting furniture.
We had a.
I remember we
It was
fire?
Beauty and the
Furniture.
Beast
We
didn't
without the
start a
song and
fire,
number.
though.
remember any fire.
We didn't start a fire.
I was
at
trying
all.
really
Yeah, a
hard
gas
to
lamp
not.
fell and started a fire.
Oh, yeah.
It was
that
a
did
small
happen.
innocuous fire that put
We have
itself
a
out.
fire?
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a fire.
I guess there was a small
No,
fire.
yeah, I
that went
remember
out
that specifically.
You spread crabs all over the beach. You stayed the night.
quickly. Remember that?
You spread crabs all over the beach.
Just in case
At
someone
the
was
ship?
hungry.
But
Yes.
kept two.
Yes.
They
Where
brought
was
the
I?
seagulls
I was
back.
very stoned at
You were
midnight.
still half crab. Then you guys slept.
You were a
I
crab
have
for
two.
a
And when you
while.
slept, you
I
turned
remember being
a
turned
crab,
into
but
a
then
bird and
yeah.
flew away while
Yeah.
everyone slept in
No,
various
I
places.
slept in the
outside.
crow's nest.
Oh, the crow's nest. Ha, clever. And
I slept for Chris.
when you all woke up, you spent a lot of time painting the ship and
Yes.
We haven't chose that yet.
No. It has been chosen.
Yeah, it definitely
Maybe if I
happened.
We
use
chose
like
the
that,
name.
then we'll
No one balls
Careless
chosen it.
Whisper, Barley.
I will press. I will
There-
press to
I thought it was Careless
digitize.
Whisperer.
Yeah,
all
that's
day.
what it was.
Yeah, Baldric took it and wrote Careless
Whisper.
Oh,
No, it was
but-
Do, do,
but-
do,
but-
do,
but
do,
the
do.
Yeah, and then I
problem-
wrote a
but we
version.
don't
It was
know-
Whisperer.
Yes, I remember that, but we didn't do. We haven't decided the colors of the sails. That painted the ship.
Yeah,
No,
also,
but what
Yeah,
you
I
guys
just painted the
you
name
spent
on the
most
back
of your time
in
repairing the
huge
ship.
letters.
I
That's
repaired
right.
it.
We repaired. I don't think it was.
We
just
did it with
you.
the web.
Yep.
Group.
Yeah, as a group, you repaired the ship, which took a lot of the day.
Yeah, I did
I
underwater
must have been
welding.
sleeping for that part.
Just invented.
Probably.
Oh, cool! That's why you switched sides, so I could play with the cat toy. Thank
Yes.
you.
Zach, where did you stay awake when you were staying awake? And
I believe I was hanging out on the steps of
Yeah,
the shack.
out front.
okay,
But yeah. We're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about
you were
this
passed
stuff.
out inside, right?
Yes, on one of the
Inside.
beds.
I slept under the ledge.
Yeah, I turned one of
Wheelbarrow
the shattered
under the
beds
ledge.
into like a
Oh, that's
nest,
right. I was
a
a
dwarf
pelican.
nest,
A dwarf nest.
as is
She was
tradition.
And you dove down and
I
you got
think.
some treasures from the
Probably.
well.
Baldric has
Yeah.
no
Don't know much
fucking
about
idea.
dwarves.
I wrote all the
First.
treasures down if anyone
Yeah.
okay wants to know what they Yeah, I think didn't you also?
Did you?
Zach? Write down the treasures.
I do.
I know, like everybody
I
was
won't start
writing
that again.
feverishly, and I was
I
like,
remember-
I'm not
yeah, I
gonna do
wrote a
it.
bunch.
I'm not gonna. Here we go.
Where?
Yeah,
what did
if-
I have?
Maya, why don't you be the treasurer?
All right,
Oh,
cool.
there
Why
you
don't
go.
you keep down the group's coinage
That'd
and
be.
I have a list
That's a little
of
much.
the
Is
bag
that-
of holding
is that-
Okay.
from
hard?
I'm not
I
sure
know.
how long ago.
if you don't want to,
I
that's
want to
fine.
taste it.
Someone should be the treasurer. though.
Yeah, when her brother
She's
was
like,
here.
That
well,
is
yeah, let me
typically
taste
the
it.
job
when
of the
Mateo was here, we
quartermaster.
all tasted it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's a good
the
captain.
hot dogs. I wasn't actually drunk that night.
Well, you have tasted it.
I was microdosing acid.
So, have
I can
you
try it
guys
with that. I can't try it with alcohol.
It's way
decided
more fun. Yeah.
Have we decided what?
your roles on the boat
But we didn't discuss anything.
for your first
Well,
voyage?
I thought we did, and then we did some rearranging.
Because
You were.
You said I would be
decided
better
I
as
need
the
to know.
cook
No,
than
were.
the
I was
surgeon.
asking.
I think I thought Malarkey was gonna cook so he could learn.
No, he's gonna be
something.
he's the
Brewery.
captain.
I'm the
No.
captain.
He
Wait, I
wants
thought
to
I was the
learn
I will
So
not
Malarkey's
say
for
that.
sure gonna be the
Captain.
captain?
Malarkey's for sure gonna be the
And
captain.
then
He's
if
the
he-
captain.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
I feel like
And
there
then
should be a democracy.
And then if he needs my arms and his arms.
But
okay,
Malarkey's the
right,
captain.
right.
Can
So
we
last
have
time
a
we
democracy?
did decide that we can always change roles.
Yeah.
After every.
Every other mutiny, we switch it up.
Yeah.
Nice. We're gonna have to kill a lot of. There's gonna be a crew
No,
by
like-
bar.
But then
Like-
on the off mutinies, it
Yeah.
all stays the
Like
same.
every time we land in a port, we can redecide roles. And right now we don't have
Rolls.
a crew.
Right,
So I
which
think
is why
where we
Bob
So there's no
was
danger in
suggesting
having
we
me
go
be
down the
captain.
coast.
We don't
So
have to worry
yeah, we
about
should
mutiny.
go down the coast, but I think right now going with just our ability score.
we have to
Choose
play
the
to the
roles.
bet. Like
Choose the
literally
roles.
just assign
Right,
smartly
right,
until we
yeah.
get
which I
So
agree
that
with.
we don't
However,
Die.
our DM was saying that both Raw and Malarkey are matched for captain. It's not just Malarkey.
It's intelligence and charisma, right?
intimidation, persuasion as well.
It's all the things that both of you guys
Yeah.
have and or
But
lacking.
if you want to be the captain,
But
then
one
you
of you is lacking.
But okay, but
on
I have a
body
score of
parts.
17 and 19.
I'm
also.
not lacking for body parts, lady. I've got a
I
plus
thought you
3
were,
strength.
Like you could lose
Roll
your body
20.
parts.
Yeah, his arm could dissolve in a
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Okay, how about this? Ra, what is your intelligence score? Malarkey, what's your intelligence score? Ra, what's your charisma score?
Well, Travis said
Malarkey.
that.
They said Travis said they were equal, but
No, they're
No,
not equal.
they're not equal. They're just
like,
both have
kind
the
of
traits that
I want
Or-
to compare it to mine
that-
because
that
I'm a little
lean
confused.
towards what a
My
captain
intelligence
does on the
is
boat.
0.
That's what I
because
thought.
Well, not 0,
Malarkey.
it's 10.
Well,
My
it's
intelligence
plus-
is a
it's
plus
10.
2.
Because each
Where do
roll
you
is
see-
going to
oh,
have
that's
to
what I
do.
thought.
Yeah,
It's
that's
10
your.
And
plus
plus
0
5
plus
charisma.
Yeah,
0.
these are your bonuses.
Mine's
Wait,
plus
and
4.
the little
hold on,
numbers
hold on,
are
slow
your,
down.
your
10
numbers.
plus 0.
She's still on the first one. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're on
Here,
intelligence.
look at my character sheet.
I do. I have a copy of it.
He has it online.
Whereas, like,
I don't want it, but I just don't want to be fucked. That's where my head
Wait,
is at.
not being
Oh, well,
captain
why
would
is
you be
fucked.
fucked?
We're
So
gonna be
we're
fine.
all
We're in
fucked
it
because
together.
we're not captain.
Malarkey,
I just
that's-
want.
that's the
I don't
best
care who is
seat
where. What I want are the best scores in the right pockets.
Well,
That's
I think-
my end.
Okay, I
Oh,
want to be.
were you gone when I was talking about it?
Yes.
he has
Oh,
all of
okay.
us,
I think
and
you were
he.
So what I did is I
he
went through
just-
everyone's character
Yeah.
sheet,
Yeah.
and I saw based on skills and things that you have, like kits that
Like
go along
other
with it.
than
Basically,
scores.
like proficiencies. and
yeah.
stuff.
So
Got
because
it.
whoever has to make checks on the boat, that's the important part.
right.
The captain might have to make a certain check, or maybe
Yeah.
the captain and the cook and the bosun all have to make a check, or maybe the surgeon and the carpenter have to make a check for certain things. Those skills are gonna matter. So when I looked through the character sheets, I saw that the most suitable people for each thing. For captain, it seemed like Malarkey or Ra were the most suitable. For first mate, it seemed like Ra or Wilo were the most suitable. For bosun or boatswain, it seemed like Banana or Ra were the most suitable. For quartermaster, it seemed like Melian or Banana were the most suitable. For surgeon, it seemed like Melian and Baldric were the most suitable. And for cook, Baldric and Wilo seemed like the most suitable.
Can I see that
Just
for
based
a
on what you have, what your skills are,
second?
or like what your
Very much
abilities
so.
are,
If you're
or
the
what checks
cook,
you would do.
I
Um,
would prefer not to be the surgeon because I'm so new to the game. I would prefer to be the quartermaster personally.
I think the Baldric should be.
okay, cool.
There's
Then I'll
no
be
one
the-
else that.
Also, I wanted
I'll
to
be the
ask you
repair.
if you gave me a medical journal that I wrote
Oh,
gives
yeah.
me advantage on medicine rolls.
Do you want to be
Was that
first
a-
mate?
I have to read the book and get advantage,
It's that
or
It's that or
God,
cook.
that was so
Have
long ago.
it,
We're gonna
yeah.
have to
Or you
revisit
can
that.
refer to
Alright.
it when
According
doing
to
medicine.
this.
yeah, like
That
is
was
it
like
like
a year ago.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was.
There's this whole big thing that
Yeah.
happened in between.
So,
that. Bro,
13
color
months
race.
ago, you said this. Can you clarify now?
Yeah, right. I have a bunch of those things.
But
like a
anyone-
metal arm from
I just want to
Construct we
clarify
fought
also
with
that
Plain Sarn.
anyone can do any of these roles. It's just the checks are going to be different.
Forever ago.
You're all
Yeah.
pretty good at everything, and no one should be something they don't want to be. That's the long and short of it.
For
I-
sure. My only thing is
I don't wanna
like,
be a pirate,
yeah,
I'm
I get
scared.
it that we're gonna like go to a port or something, but if we end up being like pretty good in that position, then why vote them out?
Anyone's gonna be good in any position. It's just the checks are
We're
gonna be.
player
The
characters.
checks are just gonna be. Yep. The checks are just gonna be like 1 or 2, 3 points, maybe 4, depending on the person. Better when you roll a skill check, depending on who you are.
All
It's
people-
not
Also
that
just
important though.
on the random
Because the important
chance that
thing
the
is that you
die
guys do what you want to do and have fun, and it doesn't really fucking
That
matter.
doesn't sound
Nice.
fun.
Oh,
I-
we're
yeah,
gonna have
that's
so many
true.
crew members die.
I'll do that.
It's
I want to
just
be
gonna
the boat
Not us,
fixer.
but
What's
people.
it called?
Both mine.
Sorry,
is,
Rob.
Is everybody
It's
cool
not
if
that
I
easy.
take quartermaster?
I chose that only because
Alright,
it's
I'm
like
quartermaster.
I think she probably wants to be first mate, and there's only 2 that I qualify for.
2.
What do you
No, no, no,
this
no.
is
That was
my
just based
biggest
on your skills.
concern right
What I'm
here.
seeing
Right,
now
that's why I
is
don't want
that
to
doesn't
be on
really
captain.
matter.
I honestly
So-
think that Rob
Alright.
would be
Alright.
captain.
Alright. Fix the boat.
But
Then
is
it'll
it
be like
called
that's
a
what
bosses?
you should do.
How about this? I'll be the cook.
No.
Alright.
We're gonna go ahead. Is that what you
Malarkey.
wanna be?
Ra will be captain.
Isn't that what you want?
Wilo will be the first mate.
Malarkey is the
I
cook.
like that.
That's a combo
Yeah, that'll
that
be
I
good.
can get behind.
Yeah.
Wyla's the first
That's
mate.
why I'm like, I don't care, but like
Ra
someone
is
has
the
to wrangle
captain.
this
There's gonna
psycho.
be
So
so
I'm
many Sams in
like,
our
no
games.
way is that a combo that I will get
So you're the
on
surgeon.
the ship with. Hell no.
He's our medicine man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baldi's our
I
What's
have
the,
medicine.
what's my
Surgeon.
role
Medicine
actually
good.
called?
Bosun.
Bosun or boatswain.
That sounds like a word Finn would say.
It does.
I know.
Both like both.
Yeah, you
Bosun.
boysa.
Spell that.
Let's just call it the boysa.
B-O-S.
We just call it the boysa.
B-O-S-O-N?
Like Bose, S-U-N,
B-
I think, right?
It's
B-O-S-U-N.
W-A-I-N.
Yeah.
U-N.
Bosun.
Yeah. Bosun.
I don't like that word.
I only
So-
know it because of a
Boson.
bosun.
Well,
There's
there's an
there's a
alternative.
whistle called a bosun.
He said it's a
Boatswain.
boatswain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one you that.
You can also be called
Yeah,
a
the boatswain whistle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, are you saying Swain?
There's
There's
both.
bosun or boatswain.
Depending on
I thought he was
what
saying
country
swing.
you
So
sail
it's
for.
sway.
Yes.
It says this definition says a ship's officer in charge of equipment and the crew.
Is that D&D 5e? Because I'm going by
Just the
those.
dictionary.
Yeah, I'm going by D&D 5e rules. Yeah. This is a whole new world. Different dictionary.
Fantastic. What?
Fuck yeah. That was so coordinated. That was awesome.
Oh look, a medium humanoid. I
You
am
fucking
that.
fit the role. You are.
Not a humanoid, but
You are
okay.
humanoid.
You're humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, which is
Noid.
vaguely human
Okay,
shaped.
noid.
You're less human, more annoyed, but you sure are shooting.
Annoyed.
Is for sure annoyed.
So, the only reason it matters. Also, I changed the ship size.
It's not as giant.
I moved some stuff around. I found some really great online resources that are like.
I can't work under these conditions.
So I made it so that it'll be easier for a smaller crew to navigate.
Ooh, chilies.
But there's this whole guide that
Oh, yawn.
lets me figure things out better. But so when you guys do things like maneuvering, ramming, if the ship is on fire, if the
Yeah, how
ship
can
is
you be the
taking
captain if you
damage,
fall asleep?
if you guys are lost at sea and you're running out of food, that's where the cook's checks are gonna come in. You know.
Yeah.
I got some sea
Alright, so-
urchins fine.
Malarkey,
It's a good cook.
We'll tape her
Malarkey,
eyes.
your book with your equipment is called Surviving the Mutiny.
Oh
And
my
it will
God.
teach you how to use brewer's supplies.
Make the beer.
What are we listing what we all have?
I don't
Yeah, these are the skills that you're gonna learn.
know. I love you.
So Mary is
you
the
again.
quartermaster. Your book is called The Amoral Compass.
Awesome.
We're a
It's
ship
gonna
of the
teach you-
damned.
It's gonna
I mean,
teach you how
what
to use
other kind of
navigator's
ship would
tools.
we
So you
have?
have to keep the book on you, at least while you're at sea, if not at all times.
Okay.
The more you have it on you, the more chances you have of your skill checks counting towards it. Let's see.
Oh, this tastes like an orange sickle.
Sam, you're the captain, right?
Yep.
Your book is Essentials of the
Yeah,
Sea.
that's what I had last time.
And it will eventually give you proficiency
Oh.
in water vehicles. Because you're the captain, I'm gonna take a few of the tick marks off because you already have proficiency in land vehicles, and so that means you're going to learn water vehicles way faster than anyone else would.
Sickosity.
Maya, your book is called Measure Once, Cut Twice,
Yeah.
and it's gonna teach. No, you already know how to use carpenter's tools,
Yeah,
so you can just
yeah.
put that book away or give it
Well,
to someone else.
I'm going to
Killing
keep it
it.
just in case.
That is now mine.
She
You
doesn't
have-
want
so you have
anybody
expertise
edging
in
in on her
carpenter's
bow
tools.
craft.
Yes.
Yeah, so you are gonna have really good checks
You're a
for fixing
wood
the
god.
boat. You're gonna be
I've
very
also-
busy.
Oh shit! Expertise
But also-
lets you add double your proficiency
Efficiency.
bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also have what's it called? I'm a guild artisan too, so I
Yeah.
can always.
You're basically a god
I have
of
leverage
woodwork.
too, like if we land
I'm pumped.
anywhere
We need you.
and I need like help or anything, like
Already
I
Oh.
can find a guild.
Ooh.
They can help me do
Yeah.
this shit.
Pirates life for me.
That's right.
It wasn't important.
Pumped right now. Belly flippies. Excited.
Herbalism kit goes to the surgeon, which is Baldric.
Yar.
Do you have an herbalism kit?
I thought I got
Yes,
one last time.
You do.
But so.
No,
yes.
he doesn't know. I looked through your tools. You don't.
No,
Well,
he
I
does.
hadn't added it. To,
Yeah.
It was during last session I got.
He
one.
found one in the cabin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of your thing. Yeah. Yeah, you have brewer's supplies. You're learning how to use them. You have an herbalism kit. You're learning how to use them. And your book is called Worst Case Scenarios.
It's up there.
It's only mostly gone.
You building monthly then?
I
And
started
yeah.
drinking a lot of it and then
Should be
thought
Did I
better
get
of it.
anything?
For
Like
the
rum.
ship.
You
I might not
Oh,
have.
no,
Are
we're
the
learning
person.
some
You
stuff. I should
can
pay attention.
suck a fat one and enjoy
You're the
your
first mate,
mutiny.
right?
How about you
Yeah.
give me the fat one? Because I could use one.
there's nothing you have to become proficient in
Buck
to be
Okay.
the first mate.
Oh yeah, my
So,
book club.
You
yeah.
just have to have
Do you
a
still have my
nice,
book?
fresh head on your shoulder.
Yep.
Well,
I thought you were
good
gonna
luck.
say ass.
Fresh ass on your shoulders.
All I need is my scimitar of speed. Talk shit, get hit.
Bitch.
So what do the kits do?
Did
They
you find
let you
that in our
add
notes? I feel like
proficiency
No,
bonus.
but now it's
to
part of
rolls,
us.
right?
Suck ship, get hit.
So
Top
right now you
shit.
have disadvantage. Oh, you
Mhm.
guys should write this down. Anyone who doesn't have the kit, or who
Okay.
doesn't already have proficiency, which I think Maya's the only one with proficiency in her shit.
Well, no, I'm the only one with expertise.
Whatever.
That's what he
You're the
needs.
only one that has
Okay.
knowledge of your shit.
Okay, I didn't
So
know.
the rest of you will have disadvantage until you reach
On
a certain.
rolls with that kit.
Pick
So that's
the
why
right
keeping that
roll.
book on you is important, because just having the book on you and making rolls will, every time you make a roll that is associated with that thing, you will get experience. Whether you fail is double, success is one. So you have disadvantage until, which means you'll level up faster with disadvantage because of failure is times 2 experience. So
What? We get to learn from our mistakes?
yes.
Unrealistic.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
fair.
Fucker, I'm gonna burn it. So yeah, examples of things that you might be rolling
was a big
for
one.
is like
I was, and I'm still here.
You
don't
get disadvantage if you
need
mess up.
to-
Then
Just
But
next
what are the
time-
no,
books
just when you
for?
roll.
What's
You don't-
everybody's?
The books
So-
I know I don't
learn.
need to.
Yeah, because
But
you
I
what
have
if you
she didn't.
you
don't
have
have a book to
expertise
learn?
in it.
What if you don't have your book?
Yeah,
you're
like,
good to go.
it means
So
that
first
you
mate,
don't
I'll read
roll
you. This
disadvantage.
specialist keeps the crew's morale high by providing supervision, encouragement, and discipline. A first mate
Look at you,
benefits
this is
from
the
a high
manager.
charisma score, as well as proficiency with intimidation and persuasion skills.
Okay.
You have proficiency in those, right? Or at least
Yeah.
one of the, okay, there you go. So
Intimidation, right?
so like when you make a roll, like
Oh.
Scary
well.
persuasion.
Stab.
Oh no. She does not have
I only have
proficiency in
+4.
intimidation or persuasion.
so poorly
But
led
she
or
does have a
mistreated
dagger.
crew might turn against its officers once per day. If a crew's quality score is lower than 0, the captain must make a charisma, intimidation, or persuasion check modified by the
Shit.
crew's quality score.
Yeah.
If
And I have a
the-
mask
What is
that I
the
can
crew's
put on.
quality score?
And
So-
an eye patch.
Does she
Right
get
now-
to choose?
Right now, you guys' quality
Yeah, it's
score
like
is plus
4.
4.
This one gives me disadvantage on intelligence checks, but I can add +5 to an intimidation for one of my allies for 1 hour.
Nice.
Our quality
Was it?
score.
Order the mask.
So
Oh,
as
yeah,
a crew,
Yeah.
Help
I
me.
think like once we
Sick.
get like NPC
Hey.
crewmates, I think that will
Hire it.
You know, like she'll have
Hook
to
me up, babe,
inspire
hook me up. Babe,
other
babe,
crewmates.
give me the drugs. Give me the drugs.
Like we know her.
So when
so
there's
it's a little
hazards
different.
to determine how the ship fares against these hazards, each threat required. You don't have to write all this down. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
maybe if you want to.
Just have to buy the book.
The ship's officers and crew make a special group
We do.
check. So that's when you guys all make a check together.
Crazy.
They'll each be different depending on your
Starts
thing.
making
So,
dinner.
so like if there's a crew conflict, Wyla, that's where the first mate would come in,
Got it.
and you would make rolls to see if you can resolve that conflict. That's if you guys get a large crew on your ship.
Or you just and throw one over and be like, who's next?
So yours is mostly
Convincing.
yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah.
Uh, so like your role is basically defined on the social dynamic of a crew if you guys get a crew. Until then you're kind of all everywhere assisting where you can.
Got it. That also helps that you mentioned that detail of like there are going to be more people, so that it kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
You guys put on your
No.
serious faces.
You know, yeah, any social
Be
rules that you guys do just has to do with anybody that you bring onto your ship, not necessarily among each
Nice.
other.
Okay. Or like
You know.
you're being
Yeah,
eaten
'cause
by
we
a
know each
kraken.
other.
Oh,
If
too
you
bad
really
that you
get your shit together.
aren't
it's
the
You're
different.
only a
navigator,
+4.
because yeah.
So like repair the bosun only at the end of the ship's at the end of the day the ship's bosun can make a strength check using the carpenter's tools. On a 15 or higher, each damage component regains hit points equal to 1d6 the crew's quality score, which right now is +4. So or for like the captain, stealth. You would make a stealth roll to see if you guys could like maneuver away from a ship. So I'm like, okay.
Or
so-
into
No,
it.
I'm wondering what dice I would use for that.
The D20.
Okay.
It's just a
Everything is
stealth
gonna
check.
be
Your
a
stealth
yeah.
is gonna be great.
This
All
is your.
checks.
If you go to roll anything, it's gonna be that.
All
But I
checks
can-
are a d20.
I can
So,
help
like-
assist you.
So as quartermaster, you're gonna make rolls if you guys are like, oh shit, we got turned around, we had to sail out of the wind, we're off the map now. Which way do we go and how do we terminate? You're going to make a check, and that's gonna be dependent on how accurate you're sailing.
She's gonna polymorph into a
Is.
dolphin
Yeah.
and look at where we're gonna go.
I just got like
she's
an
got good
animal.
Yeah,
skills,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
for
You could
doing
polymorph
this.
into an
Stuck in
eagle
my
and
head.
like maybe look
Do you
above
know
the
that?
shroud or something.
Maybe
you
she
know.
knows a lot about stars. I don't know. She probably spends a lot of time in the
She doesn't
dark.
like mammals though, so no
I don't like
dolphins.
Thanos.
Okay.
Shark.
Only cartilaginous fish then.
Yeah.
She'll
Yeah,
do it, but
I was
slowly as a
thinking
jellyfish.
there's one more, but I can't. I think I can just barely do it. A reef shark. I can turn into a reef shark, but I have to see him. So before we set sail, I want to go first.
Aren't sharks mammals though?
Nice.
That's a good idea.
No,
They're invertebrates, right?
They're
Oh,
cartilaginous fish.
They're cartilaginous fish.
You're right, because they
Mayor
have the
fish.
gills.
Yucky mayor fish.
And
But
no
they do
mayor
give
fish.
live birth.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They
Some
all
of them
chewed
have
up
eggs.
inside.
The big ones.
They're full of
They don't
sharks.
chew their way
They're-
out.
they're
Jesus.
warm- they're warmer
Nightmares.
bodies.
Exactly.
Some
Why
of them
don't they?
do.
They're sharks.
It's more likely
Their
for the babies
vaginas
to
have
each other
adapted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
They also bite back.
So also
Some
one more
teeth.
thing
Yikes,
before
wrong with teeth.
we get to
Right there.
I wanted to ask you though, because there's a lot of rules about wild shaping, and since I chose Circle of the Land, I'm not focusing on wild shaping. But if I wild shape, I can't do any spells until level like 18.
Yeah. When you wild
so-
shape, you take the stats of the creature,
right.
but also
You
if that
take the
creature
physical
dies,
stats, but mental
you go
stats
back-
of
oh,
you
you-
stay.
yeah.
I understand all that, but what I'm saying is like, because I chose Circle of Land, I can't even change into that many animals, except for like there's only like 10 animals listed in the beasts. Like it's very limited. So I wasn't sure how
the-
you
so
wanted to handle
it's
that as a
it's
DM.
it's like half of
Huh.
your level rounded down or something, or the
On the
on the CR that you
Yeah.
get. So the higher level you get, that opens up.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess my concern.
But it's not Circle of the Moon.
I know what
where
you're
you
asking,
have
and I
access to
know
all of
that
them.
the
Yeah, where you can
It's-
turn into a
are
giant
somewhat
ape and
limited.
kick the
No,
absolute shit
It's
out
not
of
so
things.
much about like level is a limitation
Yeah.
for sure, which is part of why I chose Circle of the Land because I want to use spells more often.
Yeah.
But even with wild shaping, it is a very tiny list of
Mhm.
animals.
Weren't
Yeah.
we kind of playing it where like if you see the animal?
But
I
it
don't
still
know
has
what
to do with
that
the
means,
CR.
but-
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm asking.
That is a
Trav,
requirement
like,
already.
What
Yeah.
does he
That's what
want
I mean.
there
Like
to
if
be?
you see the animal,
I
can
can
you wild
wait.
shape into it?
As long as it's like less, like she's limited
long
to
as-
like
yeah,
a
like
challenge
small.
rating of half.
Yeah.
And she
So-
has a limited list.
Yeah.
Being
And
Circle
I've
of the
looked
Land.
for expanded beast lists
She
online.
gonna turn into sheep.
And they do not like it's only self-made expanded beast lists, which is cool because then I know like what the ratings are and what the hit points are and everything.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of work to make an expanded beast list.
Basically,
So
you pick
what,
the ones
what
that you
right
like,
now
and
is
then
the
you write
rating?
down their info.
What right now is the rating that you of animal you can be? Is it 1/2?
It's a half.
One
yeah.
half.
You tell me what you want to do. You pick an animal. No, you know what? Forget that. I trust you. You pick an animal within reason. I'm gonna let you regulate that. It doesn't have to be in the monster manual.
Okay.
We can pick stats from another animal on the fly. Like you
Okay.
turned into a pelican. I don't think a pelican's in the monster manual.
It's not.
But you
right?
scooped up some gold and you were a
there's only,
pelican.
like,
There's
two
no
birds.
way.
And
a
that's
pelican's
because
a
I
higher
trust
challenge
you.
rating than
Yeah, a
anything.
pelican would be a
that's
challenge
the thing,
rating
that's
of like
confusing
1/4.
though because an owl is a 1 rating.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's a scary
Because
fucking
there's
owl.
Yeah.
Have you ever met an owl?
That's
Yeah,
true.
they're
I have. They're
fucking-
They're
fucking
vicious
scary.
predators.
Fucking scary
I think
man.
owls.
And
Yeah, that
I
makes
trust
sense.
you,
I stand
They're
your
by
like
that.
knowledge of
wolves.
even your
Pelicans
real
don't
knowledge
sky.
of nature and animals
Okay.
to I don't think you're trying to break
So
the game. I
half-
think you're trying to play the game.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
what I'm then understand is like what is like quarter half.
The challenge rating, so like that's
Like-
Check the monster manual and
Um,
they have challenge
Yeah,
ratings.
I got that part, but like how do I define the
So, like-
animal on that?
so like if,
Like
a,
if we're
say
making
you're
it
level
up,
1, you were level 1 for like 5 minutes.
kind of.
And a challenge rating for a level 1 character, if I put a CR, a challenge rating half, that
Yeah.
means that it would be in the middle, so it would be a medium challenge for you if it was you versus a half-rated creature.
Like
So-
if you could fight it.
So
If just your character was fighting the half-rated creature and you were level 1, that would be a medium difficulty
Okay.
encounter.
If you were fighting
So-
a single wolf,
So basically,
you might die.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah, if
I
it's
understand.
CR1
Yeah.
and you're CR1,
Yeah,
it's
so
50-50 who's
the-
gonna
So
die.
it's a
The
mix
rating
of
of a
both
monster-
the strength of the beast and the intelligence of the beast.
So
creates
yeah,
the
the challenge rating
Okay.
is like if it's
Got it.
rated level 4, then it's rated for a party of level 4 players, like of 4 people that are level 4 to fight it.
Oh, it's the whole group.
It's
that
a
creates
group.
the challenge
Of up
rating?
to 4.
Yeah, of an average of
Yeah.
4 people of that
That
level.
creates the challenge rating.
Yes.
But also,
So each level
challenge ratings are kind of
of each
off.
character
Yeah.
contributes 1 quarter
So-
and 1 CR.
they're
Yes.
just recommended.
Approximately.
Yes.
Like if you had a whole
Up
group,
to 4, so it stops at 4. Okay.
if you had a whole group
Well,
with
stuff-
like
yeah.
all the rules there and everyone was playing precisely by the rules and like 0 on the
Totally,
fly,
yeah.
Yeah.
then
We wouldn't have fought that big old dragon.
it would
Yeah.
have.
yeah, no shit.
I want to remind you, you did run from that big old dragon.
Yeah, we
So you did the smart thing.
We did the smart
Because if
So,
you
like,
fought that big old
yeah.
dragon, you would have died.
TPK.
Yeah,
like,
because
a-
it's a
I'm
higher
mostly
CR
asking
than
this
4
to
times.
get-
Yeah.
our-
Like
to be
a
able to judge more accurately when I do want to choose an animal in the future.
Okay, so,
So,
I
like,
would say a
uh,
half rating is.
if we're making it up,
Yeah.
if we're making up
I would
an
say
animal
half
on the
rating
fly.
rating is like innocuous creatures. Like you could be a reef shark, you could be a, you know.
Okay,
A
so
small
it's
octopus.
Yeah.
yeah. So I would say
Baby
like a
sharks.
1 is the level of the strength
Pokemon.
and intelligence of a human.
That was so
Yeah.
hard for me
Like
to
if you wanted to be a tiger, it
be
would be when you were up
composed
to like
and also like
oh,
so like
challenge rating.
we
4.
are
Gotcha.
we almost
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just
Like a
mix of
tiger
strength
would
and
probably
intelligence.
kill
Okay, I understand.
One adventurer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
would.
it won't
I
kill
was surprised that
Yeah.
reef shark was at half because they. Oh, I guess they're pretty small.
Yeah.
Maybe like a nurse shark.
Yeah, reef sharks are little.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Yeah.
sharks are so
Nurse sharks might be a 1.
Yeah. So like a
Just
zombie
snacking.
like a zombie's a rating of
Snacking on
1
little
half
fishies.
and a lich is like 22.
Wait, how?
But like a giant
26.
shark has challenge rating 6.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, but that's
so.
weird because like whale sharks are like docile babies that grow up to 30 feet. So
Yeah, but they're
I
still
would
tough
bet
right
boys.
it's
people
a half.
aren't making
They're not that
these.
tough.
How's
They
that?
don't have even shark teeth.
They
They
eat
can still
whales.
swallow.
But they can still land
They
on your.
swallow
They can
plankton.
still crush your boat. They
They
could
got
still
brooms
on a
for
whim.
teeth.
Yeah.
They could just take their tail
Just
and
suck
smash
it
the
in.
boat that you're on right now, and drown you all.
Fair.
Okay.
So
Like a druid
Yeah.
I
could
would
turn
still
into
put
one
that
and
as like
fuck
a
some
half.
shit up.
Hint, hint.
taking
But-
out an entire party of
A
adventurers.
little like
I
dinghy
think
they
we'll
could
have
take
worse
out. They
things
can't
to
take
worry
out
about
shit.
for some reason
They're
than
really
whale
serious.
sharks.
They're like-
There's like
yeah.
black
They're like
holes in this
10
ocean.
That's true.
And, like we're
Yeah.
gonna be
Whale
dealing
sharks
with
get
like
up to like 25 feet.
Correct.
Yeah, magic exists.
But also-
so,
But they're very
yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
find
hope we
Dagon.
still-
They could also put a
Right.
sizable hole in
Jesus.
your hole.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's why they call it the hole.
Hole in your hole.
Well,
Hole.
okay.
Gar.
Hole.
I'm gonna go
Hole.
for scuba.
Hole.
I'm gonna
Hole.
get
go for a
Hole.
dip.
Yeah. Go see
We're
Okay,
gonna
so-
put a hole in
Go to
your
see
One
where
more
we do
thing
that.
I'm
before
gonna
you
wear it,
guys
but it'll
do,
just be
before we
flipped
get
up all
into
the time.
character,
Yeah.
just some more above the table
You
stuff.
can make me one, right?
So, every so often, I'm going to be making a roll on the weather, wind, and precipitation chart, the wind direction chart, and the wind strength chart. These are all going to go in tandem with each other. I already did the first rolls, and I swear to God, this is total coincidence, and I did not do this on purpose.
but
but
we're all
you guys-
gonna die.
No, you all have excellent conditions for sailing.
Fantastic.
If you were it sounds like you guys are going to go down the coast.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go towards your goal, but that's fine. So if you had been going towards your goal, the wind would have been perfect.
But we're not.
So
Coast towards it is.
We need
this
to pick
is
up
the
a crew
chart.
and
It's
torch
kind of
you
small,
down.
but this is the way
That was
that
real
sail
big.
speed
That was real
goes.
big.
So the most ideal direction for sailing fast is at 90 or 110 degrees
This is
to the wind.
Uh-huh.
You baby moo.
So, like for example, right now an east wind is blowing. Even though you guys aren't sailing, an east wind is blowing. So the most ideal sailing direction is north by northeast. That's just an example.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's.
that's where we're going.
But that's not where you're going. 'cause
Think
you're
about
sailing
Wind
up the coast.
Waker.
We're
Well,
sailing
but-
up the coast, yeah. North. Oh, north by northwest is where we're going.
Well,
we could go
It depends
north
on
by
what part of the
northeast
coast
and hit
you're
up right
going
there.
to. But You guys are just looking for a fishing town.
We
on the
have
coast.
these maps, right?
Where,
Yes,
where
these are your
are
maps.
we right
So
now?
we
right
can
here,
see that
but
the
if we go
Careless
north by
Cay
northeast,
has
it's kinda like
civilization.
right
Like,
there.
it's
where-
got
It's
towns
upside
on the
down
map.
for me.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't.
where are we now?
How do you do it?
No, you're only the one that's in charge of navigation. You have to do it upside
You
down.
just have the map. You're
Yeah,
not really
so-
sure if.
We
Yes.
don't have this key?
You do.
Okay.
Everything
Then
that I
that
gave
is
you,
the
you
direction that
found
Carol's came
in
in.
the
Okay.
captain's.
This is canon.
But
This
we
was in the
we
cap.
just we should
Yeah.
just go
Just
to
go
right
the long
here.
way.
Pop over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go into that little peninsula.
This was on
and
the boat,
check
but
for
this was on the
our
cat.
crew.
All right.
What do
So
you guys-
there
do you-
is stuff on here like fighters guilds and
Oh look, it's
Really
Eastwatch
pretty.
by the Sea.
It is.
Eastwatch
That's a
by the
good name.
Sea.
Comes out of that
Is
guy's
it really?
brain.
No, that's
You
down
made
here.
the map.
He made up all of this shit.
Yeah.
You made the map.
Man,
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
always
Travis,
making shit
he's
up.
Yeah.
Travis spent all day making.
No, I
maps.
thought you were talking to Zach.
Oh no, I was
I
pointing
thought
at
you were
Travis.
saying
Travis
Zach.
is the
I was
cool
like,
one.
Damn,
Yeah.
We
Zach.
could.
I'm just the guy who wears vests. I'm not cool.
I like how Travis been like taking the taking all of your flame. I thought Mariah was sorry. Okay, anyway.
No.
Yeah, so we could
Travis
check out
is the hard worker.
Okay,
we could
so
sail to the island and try to pick up a crew there.
So before we start in that, hold up. Before we start in character stuff, I just want to finish by
This is
saying
so exciting.
this is how it's gonna go down. Awesome. Right now, because of the way I rolled, the weather is warm, the wind varies, the precipitation is a light rain, the wind is blowing east at a strength or at moderate strength. So that means you have ×2 sail speed if you're sailing in the ideal direction.
Is there a chart I can get for?
You are the
Oh,
navigator,
cheat sheet.
so you
Okay.
take that.
Sweet,
I
thank
did
you.
have a question
Um,
regarding the
Physics.
ideal direction. And if the wind is blowing east, why would the ideal direction be north by northeast
Because
and
you
not
sail,
directly east?
because you sail. The best way to sail is 90 degrees to
Yeah.
the wind. You don't sail with the wind behind you when you're sailing. Basically, what the wind does is you want it to pull your sail to it. So if the wind's behind your sails, you're going to move slower. But if the wind's at 90 degrees to your
Catches it
boat,
at an
it's going
angle.
to catch it and then it's going
Ah.
to suck the sail forward. Basically, the wind is pulling your boat.
Yeah.
It's
Huh.
the way
into
the
the sea,
wind
and that's how
moves.
sailing
I didn't know that.
Move,
Yeah, that's
wind,
crazy.
wind
That's
moves at
sick.
an
That's
angle.
why
So
we
the
got
best
lost when
example
we were
of that,
playing Valheim.
if you wanna see it in action, it's really cool actually. Turn on your faucet on high, grab a spoon, and then bring the spoon just as close as you can, but don't touch the water, and the water will suck it in. And that's exactly what's happening with wind in a sail.
It's like
Huh.
a vacation in a that
It's-
dude.
It's
Fun fact,
counterintuitive
it's
to
like
what you think sailors
capillary
are.
Travis
action.
used to live on a sailboat.
Yes. Can we like
Pretty
you
cool.
guys? I
Um,
fantasize about us being rich
But is
someday.
there-
We'll get
is there
another
a
fucking
chart
boat. Damn it.
for
I wanna be a
navigation
yuppie.
Indian
Yeah.
Cave that I
I wanna be a
Okay,
pirate.
look
we're
up?
not gonna be fucking yuppies, yeah.
There might
Because you
be.
were
Like
saying
you have
like
one of those
moderate
sweaters
winds,
that you wear
like,
only on top of your
Oh,
shirt.
so-
you're gonna roll for this probably
Yeah,
every
winning
time.
Like, so you're
what
like-
I'll do is I'll
Yeah.
draw it
Yeah.
out for you.
You put on a button
If
up
you
just to
roll
have the
correctly,
collar.
I'll give you a
Yes.
certain
Yes.
amount of
The
Right,
password
but I mean,
is-
it wouldn't be so
Yeah,
bad
it's
if
a
I could
card
just
swipe,
pull
but
up
it's a
the
card
doc.
collar swipe.
If you could what?
If I could just pull up the table and then I can just see it like as soon as you. Then I don't have to write it every time.
No, what I'm saying is I'm gonna write it for you because you are
He's
still
gonna-
learning the navigator tools.
He's gonna roll for it every day before we play.
I got that.
I'm gonna roll for it and I'm gonna write down what's pertinent to you.
Right.
And
Got
You
that.
understand? So if you roll a 2, you are going to
Be
get
wrong.
you're gonna know maybe the weather and maybe a cone of where the direction the wind may be blowing. Like you're gonna get less information, but if you roll a 20, then I'm gonna give you the full chart that I just gave you there. Does that make
Oh.
sense? You're the navigator, you're learning the navigator's tools.
Windows open.
So
Yeah.
depending on your check
my
will depend on how much information you get about the wind.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
That
Nice
also
baby.
wasn't what I was
Oh,
requesting.
okay.
So I was wondering like a chart that tells me if the wind is doing this or that, or if it's moderate versus strong, like what speeds we should go at and stuff. Like, I need to know all that, don't I?
You're going to, you do, but you're learning it.
Oh, I
You're
should
not
just,
proficient with your
I
tools,
can't
so,
speak
you're
what's
kind of
gonna
bad at
We're
your
all
job
gonna be,
right
like,
now, like the rest of us.
Fucking
I'll
faking
show-
it along the way.
I'll show
like,
you-
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
You
not.
fake it
He's
till
not
you
gonna be
make
like, okay, Mary, where where are we going? He's gonna be like,
I'm
the wind
making dinner.
is doing this, and ooh, it's
Well,
kind of
It will be.
stormy.
It will be like, okay, Mary, where we're going, but Mary's only going to have limited
It's fine.
or full
I'm
information
resistant to
depending on
poison.
her roll.
Got it.
Excellent.
That whatever you roll on the d20.
Okay.
So, for example, what I'm
My
going to do every day
condolences.
is I'm going to look at my personal DM tool table here,
Uh-huh.
and
It's
I am going to
chances, Really.
I'm going to roll for weather,
your
wind, and
friends are gonna be-
precipitation. I'm going to roll d100. Say I roll a 15. A 15, and right now the temperature is temperate, so I'm going to go to temperate, and 15 is the temperature is warm, the wind is fair, and the precipitation is clear. So it's a clear day. I'm going to write all this down, and depending on your roll, I'll give you that information. Then, because on here it says that the wind is, so the wind is fair, I go over to this chart, the wind table direction, and I'll roll on that. And it's a 61, so that means the direction is north. I'm going to write that down.
Fair
Then I'm going to roll on the wind strength. And it's 89. And that means, since it's fair, 89 is a moderate wind. Sail speed times 2. I'm going to write that down. Then you're
Okay.
going to roll a d20 when they say, "Hey Mary, which way should we be sailing?" You're going to roll a d20. Go ahead and do that now since we're doing example time.
And then you're gonna say a random direction.
And you're going to roll it twice and take the lower number, because right now you have disadvantage.
17. 7.
So 7.
So you would take 7,
The lower number.
and
That's
then,
disadvantage
hold on,
rolls.
check this out. You would take a 7, and then on your chart, because you had a bit of a failure, you're going to get 2 blocks of experience using navigator's tools, because you failed.
Okay.
And I mean, you didn't fail, but it was a low number. So I might tell you, okay, Mary, you know that it's temperate and that the weather is clear, and you have a feeling like the wind is somewhere between north and east, and the strength is light. So I'm giving you a little bit of misinformation
Yeah. Okay.
because your roll is low.
Right.
And you're gonna learn from that. You guys might fuck up. You might be like, okay, we have to go somewhere between north and east.
Yeah.
And then
The
you
horrible
guys,
mistakes
you-
always make it more interesting.
Okay.
you'll pick
The game.
the direction,
Rolling a 1 is
and I'll
a
write
lot
the
of fun.
direction down. And if that matches with the wind, you guys get lucky. And I'll tell you information like, oh, you're sailing unusually fast, or you're sailing unusually slow, or you're sailing
Gotcha.
great, or you guys are in the doldrums.
All right.
And your sails are fluffing or luffing, and there's nothing. Your ship isn't moving.
Cool.
And then, you know.
Okay.
so- yeah.
That makes sense to me now.
But this is all experimental to me too, because these are all new rules, new stuff. I've never had boat action in D&D. So.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Sick.
The whole time you've been
Has
in
he?
your head. No.
No.
But definitely.
Like when Travis was like,
No,
"Can I have
but-
these boxes you guys aren't using anymore?" And I was like, "Yes."
Are you planning on moving?
Now that you moved in, I think
Yeah. Now that we
Oh,
moved in, they're gonna go.
motherfucker.
Don't you ever forget. Chicken.
Around that time, we
Did
were
you guys all add
neighbors
the
during
1500 XP from last time?
No.
Jim
told us
did
earlier.
math.
I haven't
but-
touched.
1500, right?
1500 from the last
Yeah,
round.
that sounds right.
From last session.
I need to see
That's
someone's
that's
number.
it's 38.
It's 40,000.
Thank you.
Oh, you added?
No, you subtracted.
Oh, there was more 1500 from that one? That you
The
just
last
told
I
me?
don't know. I didn't.
When we
do...
fought the furniture and
We're at
This eraser
40,047.
That
Or you
sounds
were
better.
on 47.
I
Up
have.
by, like,
I had last one.
I'm
I didn't
not.
have this one.
100,000.
Because your next level is at 50,000, right?
Is that 48?
48.
That's been so long, like including just the time that we've all been away from
For
our
2
characters as
years,
well. It's
yeah.
right. It's been 2 years.
Didn't we level up since we came back?
Yeah.
I think you guys went
Recently.
to
Maybe
we
like
got
the-
one level.
I leveled.
I
Maybe
think that was
because we were
before the
close.
in-person.
Probably.
Maybe
Yeah.
online, yeah. So none of it was real. Okay.
Doesn't count.
40047.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm just useless baby.
We got you.
I'm not.
So,
I'm like 2,000 away from level 5.
So you guys have
Fucking Max.
just finished all having a good laugh. You're standing on the just off the dock on the shore, looking at the back of the boat that says "Careless Whisperer"
Whisper.
Not
Whisper.
laughing at you.
in like kindergarten-ish handwriting.
It
Do
does.
do underneath it.
That was the most
slightly
cool that Baldric did.
slightly off center to the right, and Baldric, you're standing
Damn
there
orphan.
looking proud,
Oh,
dripping
glorious.
paintbrush in hand.
Yep.
I imagine it's red paint.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Red paint,
Anything.
dripping.
hopefully
You've
it's
got red
red.
paint on your armor
Yep.
and on your face. You've got this shit-eating grin on your face. There's some
Yeah.
red paint in your beard.
There's
You're
also a
holding your
little red
paintbrush.
lightning bolt on my new armor too.
Oh yeah, he's like
Just painted it on there.
All right. And the day is yours. There's a slight rain happening. It's probably late afternoon. It's slightly cloud covered, so it's not too bright for your eyes. And the ship is just kind of like slowly rocking up against the dock. What do you guys think?
Guys, so I was looking at this map. I think maybe we should go maybe over by this peninsula. Stop there. And then head on wherever we're going.
For people?
Yeah.
Yeah, check
For
for
help.
crew.
Yeah.
I heard that Baldy had some like ravens or something
Oh yeah.
that he
Yeah,
could
you know
fly.
Birdie
I'm gonna try and see if I can call the bird and shake the bird food. See if he even shows up.
If we
It's
use
been a while.
if we use any of our
It's really good
skills
bird food.
out
Yeah,
of
it is
combat,
really good bird
do
food.
we have to rest to use them again? Later? During combat?
depends on.
You mean like your spells? Yeah, you have to.
Spells,
You have to
yes.
do a long rest.
Yeah,
Get
once
your
you use
spell
up a
slots back.
spell slot. Yeah.
Alright.
You have to. You can do short rest. You can use hit die to get your hit points back.
So you're doing your
anything after a long
birds,
rest.
Jim?
You're shaking around the feed bag with that still kind of like I did something cool on the boat look on your face, and you don't hear us.
Aw.
Brady's gone.
No
Yeah.
birds?
Not
Brady's
yet.
gone.
Not now.
I would like to sit down and take out that wood from Melion's house and make a hand crossbow with it.
That will take a while and a lot of checks. Would you like to do that now?
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I am going to be spending a lot of time bonding with my dragon at the moment.
Okay.
So that's
Are we
all
all
I'm
aware of the
getting-
dragon at this point?
I
I'm-
believe so.
Are they
I am
off?
not-
Are we
I'm
off the
aware,
boat tracks?
at least.
Are we all off
Because
the
I know
boat?
you've been hiding it.
Yes, you're all off the boat.
Since
I do
A
not
lot
know.
of weird. I was hiding it
You
when
guys
we
were
were
on shore.
escaping, and it wouldn't leave
Yeah.
me alone.
But you're pulling it out of your bag now.
I told. Well,
Right
a
on the
lot
edge
of
of
weird
shore.
stuff has happened. I was paying a lot when we were playing, and I got her. I was paying a lot of meticulous attention, but then we like waned in and out of playing, and she
Yeah.
kind of was. And I would like to just
Kind of reminds me of
kind of have a
something else.
refresher above table.
like there used to be this bird.
claim
and I
responsibility
forgot.
again.
There used to be this kid.
I left the pig
I already forgot about
behind.
And
Just
the,
so you know.
We had a kid.
we had a
So
manservant.
you were going to have to.
Kevin.
You still have your cat though, right?
Remember back when we had a bard?
No, the cat
The cat.
had a hard time with the house collapsing on it.
That's right.
It died, for
Sorry
sure.
about that.
Yeah.
So, in order to build a
Aw,
hand crossbow,
went
you're gonna
together.
have to shack up somewhere, either on the boat or in the shack.
Yeah. Oh, I thought
God,
we were
my word
on
choice.
the boat. Oh, just kidding.
No, you guys are
So,
standing
yeah.
outside the boat.
Oh,
See,
okay.
now
I'd
the
like to
boat
get on
can
the
have
boat.
a cabin.
Oh,
I'm
okay, chill.
also getting on the
I'm
boat.
not
Just
gonna do
waiting
it yet
for
until we're on
Tom
the
to
boat.
talk.
Okay.
We want to rent the
I would
captains
like to-
and
And
coke.
you were gonna go for a swim before anyone set sail.
Yeah, I do want to take note that I just saw Wyla and her dragon though.
Yeah, what's up?
Definitely want to see that, and then I'm gonna go take a swim for a bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like take care of my weapons on the boat. I'm gonna like look at the book I got about being a
I
captain.
do want to, go hang out with Ra. I need to start solidifying my bond with my pet and my captain, so I'm gonna spend time. as
There's a
Rob.
guy in a
I'm gonna, like,
cage in here
Screen
still,
sheet
right?
off of banana and make
Wait,
are we in the
use
shack?
the marvelous
Oh.
pigments
That was the shack. We're in the
to
ship
I
now.
thought we're on.
to make
Uh,
a crossbow
we
that's like
used
5
to-
times
We just
bigger
got
than the
up.
crossbow
Yeah,
she's
it's
making.
not on
the
Yeah.
It was the
Oh,
shack.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
make
that's
those
where I
for
slept.
the.
Yeah, but we're all outside on the
Okay.
shore.
Yeah, but I haven't gone.
Malarkey, do you need to ask Banana for her help? Are you sure you got
No,
this?
I'm watching over her shoulder as she's making her crossbow.
You know what? You do learn
I didn't
that
start
way.
making it yet. I'm gonna wait till we're on.
You're just saying what
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
are doing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is the guy still in the cage freaking out?
Are you gonna go check on him?
Yes, yes.
Is
I'm
he
gonna
still
get
in
up
the-
and see if
he's
he's
still
still
in
there.
the shed. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
slept in the corner of that.
You
shack.
well, that is long past. You guys woke up.
Oh, we're okay.
Yeah.
We've moved past that.
But
okay.
if you
Yeah,
go
you're in
back,
the ship.
if you
We
want to go
repaired
back
the boat.
shack and check
Bullshit.
on him really quick, you
You
can.
told me it wasn't on the boat.
Do
You
you
told me it
want to do
wasn't
that?
on
No,
the boat.
Yeah,
we're
I wanna
by
go
the boat.
check
We're
and
on
see
the
if that guy's
docks.
still there.
We're on the docks by the boat. I thought we
Because
were on the boat too,
he's
We're
locked in a
trapped.
cage.
He
but
wants to be
He's
in there.
definitely gonna
Okay,
die.
we're on the shore by the boat.
Alright.
You were. Now you guys are all
On the boat.
talking about what you're doing.
Mhm.
You're
Okay.
going to the shack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the shack.
we got
So-
everything out of the shack.
He wants
Um,
to check on the weird
You're
guy.
walking up, you go, the door is still left cracked open. You open up the door, look to the left, the cage is empty.
Nobody's in there.
Nobody's in there. And the crab that Banana left is gone.
The crab is gone,
Eat it.
and the guy is gone.
Yes.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if there's any additional furniture in there?
Yes, you may.
Yikes.
And now.
1.
There's no additional furniture in there as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna shrug my shoulders and I'm gonna turn around and head back towards the boat.
Alright. So Banana, your hand crossbow.
Yeah,
It's
I want to
going-
be on the ship. I want to sit on the
It's-
deck of the ship and just kind of chill out.
It's going to take two D12 hours of concentrated work.
Really?
You're building a hand
You're an
crossbow from
artisan.
scratch.
Yeah, but last time I made one from scratch, it only took like not that long. I made it on the wagon.
You're getting worse.
Okay. All right.
It's delicate. It's between
Okay.
2 and
And
20.
the
thing
water
is,
is
Would you
rocking
like it to
you.
be?
And you're also using my magical.
I'm trying to think about what
tree.
makes sense.
Okay.
How long do you think it would take to make a hand crossbow by hand with hand tools in the
At
real
least
world?
a day.
On a boat that's
Can
rocking.
Can we fit hand into that sentence?
15 minutes.
Oh!
Okay.
Like 12 hours.
Duh.
Yeah, I guess like 12 hours. Yeah, makes
There
sense.
you go.
So
Jeez.
this roll is just basically dependent on how distracted you are, what's going on around you. It might
Okay.
be shorter, it might be longer. So 2d12, it could be 24 hours.
I'm
it
splashing
could
you
be
from the
2
water.
hours.
Okay.
Hey banana, you look like yellow. It makes me vomit.
And a 4.
Right. You'll spend
Got
10
her.
concentrated hours working on the crossbow.
6.
10.
Um,
Ooh, nice.
You're going to. I'm going to come back to you to make rolls on quality, and so we'll get back to you.
Extra.
You're looking over her shoulder. Go ahead and. Well, actually, I'll come back to you because she's still doing her thing. So
Yeah,
you're
my
gonna be looking
quality's
over her
based on
shoulder
her
for a
quality a
while.
little bit. Yeah, for
What
sure.
are you doing?
I'm
You
using
did
the
the
magic
shack,
paints
you
to
were-
make crossbows
I'm,
that are giant for our
Taking care
ship.
of my weapons, making sure they're clean, and then
Awesome.
checking out my
Yeah.
book on the
I
book.
forgot about that.
Okay.
So I'm like chilling by like the wheels.
Are
you doing, like-
ask me to look at my other crossbow you can.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah.
just
there's
this
the wheel.
one.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm chilling by the
The
wheel.
wheel controls the
This
rudder.
is made out of magic.
That's the other thing. On that ship, it shows the wheelhouse on the front. That is not accurate. I trusted this random person on Reddit that said, I researched boats and drew this. There can't be a wheelhouse on the front because the wheelhouse has this
It
mechanism that
controls
goes down to the
the,
back.
the,
It's
the
gotta go
rudder
in the
and
back.
the
Rudder.
It's in the back on top of the captain's quarters and on the front. Fuck that map. I mean, no
Come
offense
on, man,
to
use the little
Reddit user
sailboat,
thanks for a great
come on.
boat, but
Nope,
like,
fuck you.
It is a great boat, but
Learn.
it is a
not
great
how
boat,
it's
but
done.
that's
It
fucked up.
always has to be in the back.
Yeah.
It's in the
That's,
so-
You
that's where I'm
Gave
chilling.
us a broken ass
Alright.
ship, you ass. Not you.
Um,
Reddit guy.
God,
Why
Travis,
are
you
You
ass.
are
I
hanging out with your
am.
dragon.
Yeah,
Come
I.
with me.
it gets some gold. I want to try
Sure,
and
it's a
feed
lot.
her, and I also want to be with Rahazar and start giving her the pep talks.
What's that little thing putting all the
The
gold?
pep talks. It's pep talk time.
Just kidding.
Probably.
You notice
Oh.
your dragon has been getting a little bit too large for backpack keep. It's taking up more room for stuff. You open up your pack.
I'm like,
It was napping, but it
holy
opens up its
shit.
eyes, does like the double eyelid blink, and it's sitting amongst your stuff, biting on a few little gold coins.
Those are all yours. you
Um,
sweet
So scaly body kind of snakes out up onto your shoulder. It wraps its body around, kind of looks you in the eye. It's been very like docile as you guys have been adventuring. You see, it seems like it's been kind of scared, staying close to Mama. But yeah, its wingspan is a little bit bigger. Its body is a little bit bigger. It can no longer just sit on your shoulder. It's
Oh,
not
my
that size anymore.
carrot.
It really wraps around almost like a boa constrictor would.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, so
You're
I
going
found
for
a
a
little
swim.
cove. Yeah, I found a little cove with a little cave, so I'm doing some tide pulling and looking at all the organisms and going into the cave, checking out the algae, and looking at all the living shit.
Trying to find.
Studying it hella.
Okay.
Hella
And are you doing this for anything? Is this for fun?
Just in case I need it for wild shape or like plant speak or anything.
Trying to find animals.
Like just anything I can use once we're in the water
Great.
for battles and stuff.
Um,
So like there's like limpets, I'm looking at some gumbo chitons and some little crabbies. I'm looking at there's an octopus. It's tiny but it's
I
there.
was just gonna tell you, there's a tiny
There's a
octopus.
little baby octopus there. Yeah. There might be some bats in this cave. Just
Yeah.
looking at everything that's
Get some
alive
wild shapes.
under yeah.
This is
Anemones. I found some anemones in here.
Diversifying
There's
your
a couple
so-
we heard about
Sharks.
tonight.
Yeah.
Flying fish. Just saw a flying fish.
So this is your last.
Right back in there.
Awesome. This is your last wild shape, right?
I'm not in a wild shape. I'm just
Today?
swimming.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
said you
not
turned
in
into a
a-
reef shark. Oh,
No. I
that-
said I was mentioning about the challenge ratings.
Okay, so
and
you're
that-
just swimming around.
I'm just swimming in my
doing your
own
thing.
body. right
Yeah,
now.
she just had a long rest, so should be
I'm
good.
just hanging.
Long-
shapes.
She turned into a bird and took a long rest,
Yeah.
and then you didn't turn it. The pelican was before the long
Yeah,
rest, right?
yeah.
You're
Okay, so you
fresh.
have all your wild shapes back.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, I am not using any wild shapes right now. I'm
wild
learning
shape-
wild shapes.
aren't they day based, not
Yes.
rest based?
I don't know.
I think they
thought
are
I read
day-based.
long-
If I recall from Ian,
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
Like it.
it's like you
Dawn
can turn
or
into
whatever.
it n times per day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you don't even have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
well,
it
let's
says
double
it
check on
depends
that,
on
but I
Circle of the Moon too, because Circle of the Moon has different than Circle of the Moon.
Yeah, he was Circle
That
of the
is
Moon.
Yeah, Circle of
Yeah,
the Moon
he
has
could turn into
more
all kinds of
opportunities
shit.
for wild shape than Circle of the Land.
I only yawned twice.
I know.
Ah.
It's too late on the break. We'll
There
bring
she
coffee.
goes, bye baby.
I was thinking about that.
He needs it too. We need it. I won't just.
I'm gonna eat more.
So you're heading back to the boat.
Yes.
Okay.
When I get to
It's a
the boat,
good
I want to
plan.
look for a place to set up my surgery center. Medical bay. There we go. That's the word.
Medical bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the lower deck,
The med bay.
in the I guess we'll just start using the real terms. In the aft of the ship, which is the
Ooh.
back.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was, and then I was like, no idea what that means.
In the aft on the starboard side, which is the right side.
Okay.
So in the
Back
aft,
right.
starboard aft, there is a small sort of sink kitchen area, and on the God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Back left.
The leeward side,
Port.
Wait, where's the kitchen?
Yeah.
Bow.
on the leeward side.
Leeward's the
Uh,
front.
Port.
No, the no.
Port.
Isn't it
Shit.
starboard
Port
and
is left.
Port,
Really
yeah,
get
port
it
is
right?
yeah, right.
I'll just name.
Sorry, leeward is a wind term, not a fucking boat term. But anyways, yeah. So on the port side, there's another sink that seems to like sort of be for like clothing, washing, whatever. And it seems like a perfect place to set up a sanitation.
Yeah,
sort of
that's what I'm
service
gonna do. I'm gonna set
Bow
up
is
over
the
there.
front.
Okay.
So
Stir.
my wild shape is for a number of hours equal to half your druid
That
level.
was the front. Oh, so here's the back.
So, 2
So-
hours?
Yeah, so 2
That's how
hours.
long your wild shape lasts.
That's how long it lasts, but how long I can keep it? Well, yeah, that's a different question.
Yeah. When do they all regenerate?
Right.
Like how many times can you use it per hour or whatever?
Right,
Per-
right. I think it's. I'm
It's
gonna.
forward.
Yeah, I should.
I think it's
So Mary,
It
You-
depends on. I think
you
it
can
depends
pick-
on the circle.
I'll find it.
you can pick
I'm guessing it's
1d4 of the things you saw and tell me specifically what they are now, so I can keep track
Okay.
of what you can turn into.
Is this one?
Pointy one.
Back,
This one?
Yep.
left, right.
This is D4.
Yep.
How do I know which number?
Forward.
Because
The
it'll
upward
flush.
facing one.
The
Yeah.
upward facing.
You'll know it when you see it.
3.
All right, you pick
Slice
3 of
it
those
up
wild
all
shapes.
day.
You fucking
3 of those for wild
confirmation
shapes
bias.
from your research.
Well, it was also
I already
plant
knew
speak
crab.
too.
What disturbs the
Is that 2? Yeah, plant speak and.
Plant speak is what she was also looking for.
I was looking at 2 different things: wild shape and plant speak.
What's plant speak?
I can call in plants.
You can do it twice per short rest.
Okay, but you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
What do
need,
I need? What do I have to do with that?
You don't need.
You have to pretend to be a plant and talk to them.
You would just need to.
Photos.
You could like,
I'm gonna become an
I'm
NPC
so
plant.
thirsty.
3 things. I'm guessing the small octopus is one of them.
Yeah, small octopus.
She has no idea.
almost a baby.
She
if
has.
you will.
She will. Somehow it'll get worked in.
Wait, no idea what.
Ian, there was a whole thing with Ian and small octopuses when he was in the beginning of the campaign.
He was
We
a
can tell you
Pokeball.
later.
He was a Pokeball.
He can tell you later, yes.
Okay, yeah, small octopus,
Man, I already used all my octopus stickers.
oh, maybe that's, I don't know if this is a half or not. There's an atlas snail down here, which has a, it has to be a 1. I'm not even gonna say the atlas snail. Okay, yeah, okay, so a moon snail,
Okay.
which is a really giant snail with a sick radula.
How small? How giant?
This big.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, the moon snail.
Those are ones that like
Giant
drill
in
into
D&D
other
is
animals,
different.
right?
Giant and different is different in D&D than it is in the real world.
but they don't have any poison. The atlas
So
snail
it's a
has a type
Small.
Of
It would be considered small in D&D.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Giant in D&D is like a giant snail would be
Right.
like
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
40
They're
by
like
40
It's like
foot.
They're like the
Or
size.
like
what is
flail
it?
snail.
Yeah.
Flail snail, thank you.
Yeah.
They're like the size of our head.
And
you're
a
like, I saw one in
giant,
Italy.
so small.
tend to be
Not
too
tiny, but small.
challenge.
Think
Uh,
Gary from.
Meow.
Every
Yeah.
giant tends to be 2. In the beast shapes, giants are
Get
too
you some
challenged.
kelp.
at least.
That's the highest too.
No, giant shark is 6.
Not in the book.
Mhm.
Okay, we can debate it later. But the last one, I guess I should do something like a fish, guys. Should I do a fish or a
Oh
shark?
shit. I'm sorry, you're right.
Should I do a fish or shark?
No.
What?
I was looking at something else.
Reef
I
shark?
think a shark.
Shark?
He's looking at other
All
horrible
right,
things
I'll
we're
do.
gonna fight.
I'll do.
They
Reef
just happen to be
shark.
sitting in front of him.
Reef shark, moon snail, and octopus.
Sorry, I was wrong. You're right. No, it is a 2. I was
What's the
thinking.
6?
I was thinking about its attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I was actually
I
writing
didn't
up the
even
stats for
like
it.
learn all of those
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. The attack bonus is 6.
Don't worry, we're
but
just gonna
I,
be attacked by
for
giant
some
sharks.
reason, I had placed it as the challenge rating.
Mm.
Because I was like, damn, that's a huge attack bonus.
Yeah,
Plus 6 to hit. Like,
yeah.
anyways. Sorry, I was wrong.
Giants
You're right.
Raw's
are 2.
attack
CR2.
bonus.
Hers is plus 9.
Jesus.
The attack
Fuck 'em up,
bonus.
bro.
See, Ron, there is some good that can come
Captain,
from reading
Captain.
books, baby.
My captain.
Alright, cool.
Captain Mike.
So if there are, I don't think there's
No, I
stat
see.
blocks for moon
Some of
snail,
my
so
Yeah,
I'll
make you
create
stop.
stat blocks for moon snail.
Some of my
Yeah, and
my
there
one
isn't
was
one.
plus-
Oh, only giant octopus.
Okay,
has
I'll make
this
one for a
small
minute.
It took
Small.
me a
Okay.
long
Okay.
time
Cool,
to
thank you.
read that malarkey.
And then you can just have them
This
in
is
your
our
things.
destiny.
Oh,
Me
nice.
nagging you to be better. No.
I
This
guess
we were
somebody-
supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be
so
in
just
this.
the
I got
additional
one
plus
track
one
mind,
on
and
top.
that's like.
You're a bloodlusty
Alright.
little
Revenge.
creep. I gotta keep you on track.
This is fucking
I'll
awesome.
put your
Where is
revenge
it?
in
I was hoping
directions.
yours is
That's.
too.
She's the Barbosa, you're Captain Jack.
The
Oh my
multi-attack
god!
defense.
Stop! My heart's gonna fall out of my.
Yeah. That's
So what,
rad.
are you just trying to
It's
make
like
a
for every
normal,
attack after a normal one, you get
Wait,
an additional 4 to
It
your
doesn't matter.
AC.
I love them both.
what are you trying to make as far as a crossbow goes? Just a normal hand crossbow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm making it out of this really special wood, so I want it to like look nice.
It used to be her house.
Yeah, it was her house. Is what I don't know if that tree's like magical.
It is not.
Was.
But it's magical.
Thank you.
So
Some
you know, I
asshole
want it
brings
to
it
look. I want it to look nice because I am a. What the hell is the
Guild
word?
artisan, god of wood.
Oh,
Titles, titles.
So if you roll well,
Bowser,
Boyer.
Boyer.
Boisa.
Boisa.
so many
I'm a
B
Boysa.
names, dude.
So
Uh,
I
It's called it Boisa. Just
Banana is a Bowser and a Bosun.
No,
That's
a
too much.
Boysa and a Bowser.
Boisa Bowser.
Yes.
Or a boatswain.
What are these things?
Okay.
Boisa, Bowser, Bosun.
I know the
Bosun.
boatswain bosun.
Finn just calls people boysas.
It's like an
And you're a
offensive.
boysa?
No.
It
How
just-
dare you?
I am a bowyer.
Is
No,
a boysa
bosun.
a fuckboy?
A
Bosun.
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 He
And a
uses
boy.
it in a
Which
lot
is
of
really
random
close.
contexts.
A
Yeah,
bosun.
bosun, but a boyer.
But
I am.
most of
I
the
have
time it's like
a.
You're a boy.
Yeah, you
with
make
a-
boats.
Your name is
Yeah,
Banana.
I make
Why?
A
bows.
banana Boyer boat.
You're Tom Boyer.
You're the banana, the boat
It's a
making
trend.
It's
bosun.
Banana Boy or the Bosun.
Yeah.
Banana.
Get it, baby.
How did this fucking happen?
Okay, so my artistry
Now you're
is
really
in
well known.
alliteration
Oh, this is great.
and
We need to give her like
Making
Khaleesi of the
bows.
Great Grass.
so I'm really good at making barrels.
I'm
'cause
gonna
I'm a
work on
cooker,
it.
and I'm
as a
really good at
morale
making
booster.
bows,
Is
and
that-
that's like my shit.
So
Basically, B words.
if you
This bitch.
right now I want
Exactly.
you to roll a
Banana, the
d20 to see the
boatswain,
quality of the
boat
boat.
Don't roll this
bitch.
one in
Barrels
Bows.
bows, so I have my
Bosun,
double
bitch.
proficiency
Fucking
because
You had
Bitch.
everything
My
that
job
you
is
have.
morale. We gotta have
Double
a
your
nice
proficiency
big long
for
title
using
for
your
Well,
her.
everybody,
She would
everybody,
love
if
that.
you use
Expertise.
morale, you should have a cutesy
What is it?
pet name for
Is
everyone.
it a one?
That would be really hard for
No,
Wyla.
it's not at one
I
go.
hate
It's
this.
a
Okay.
slow-
do I get advantage?
Add
because-
nothing.
Hey, bitch.
I don't know. Does
Hey,
anything give you
Bosun
advantage?
bitch.
Yeah, right.
No.
I could assist you, but I'm busy.
I
Um,
gotta
I don't
sign
think-
myself
I would
tabs.
assist you, but I didn't.
let me see if I do it.
Jim, are there
Literally
like an
anything.
easy place to put notes in D&D Beyond?
There's a notes column, but it's not easy.
It's a bitch.
It's trick.
He just uses my computer now, like in the
There's
side
this
note.
program called Notepad++.
Yeah.
I just bought a.
I guess I could do
So
what
on the
do you
map,
call
while
it?
she's looking at,
composition notebook. For
there you
all
go.
that.
each of these squares is roughly 10
Feet.
10 miles.
Oh.
Shit. This place is huge, but that
What's
actually
our
that tracks.
campaign
Yeah.
called?
So
Zarek-
the islands that are on here are not to scale. Neither are obviously the towers and all that shit. But they're just representations of the general location.
This way.
Like as you can see, like Careless K is not even shaped the same.
Is that what it's called? I thought
Yeah,
it
no,
was
it's
No, not that
Volcrest.
part.
Yeah,
Under
no,
the
that's like
table.
the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
under
no.
here
I was
somewhere.
couch.
Also, while she's looking that up, your guys' boat moves.
What? We're not on the boat.
Yes,
no,
we
your boat's
are.
not moving.
No,
Telling
we're
you the
not.
features.
I
We
was
are.
on the table.
It's fine. They're just telling you the
Well, the
features of the
boat's
boat. The
moving.
boat's not moving. Your boat moves at a rate.
Oh.
Uh,
Great.
So, with max wind, with your small inexperienced crew, with max wind, it moves at 4 knots. Average,
You're looking
it
for your 12.
moves at 2 knots.
That's
Um,
nautical miles, right?
Yeah, which is just over a mile, like 1.1 something miles.
It's
I'm trying to
perfect.
adjust my
Hang on, watch out.
seat so I don't get my butt down.
Your crew minimum is 7,
You hate
so your penalty to actions is
We're at
only
6
1.
right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're this many.
Your hit points for your
Does the
boat
dragon
is
count?
your max hit points
Oh.
for your boat is
Ross should know this.
I got you, Ra. If
ready to jump.
This
Yeah,
up to the
maybe.
guys who are supposed to know stuff.
I am your.
max hit points for the boat is 300. Crit hit points for the boat is 270. It has
repairs.
270? Is that what you said?
yep, and it has a this is important, a damage threshold of 15. So, if something hits it
That's its AC.
and does less than 15 damage,
Of 15, is that what you said?
it's not an AC. If
I
something
got you.
Threshold of
if
15.
something hits
It's like
it and it does less than
absorption.
15 damage,
Yeah.
it doesn't do any
That's
like
0 damage.
any hit points. Yeah.
Less Baldur's Gate, more Fallout.
Its AC is 13. So if someone rolls less than 13, then they can hit the broadside of a barn. I guess.
So what is? Sorry. What are we gonna call that stat? The one of the belongs to the ship that's
Damage
15.
threshold.
It's
Damage
the damage
threshold. Thank you.
threshold. Yeah.
So this is what I wrote. Max HP for boat 300, current 270, damage threshold of 15,
Yeah.
AC
You got.
is 13.
Yeah.
You guys repaired it up to 270. It was like
Base and
it was at like
And then
180,
the hit points
200.
were at 200 and the crit hit was at 270.
300 and 270.
300 is its max
Total.
HP.
300.
300
Current,
hit points.
270.
Yep.
270 crit hit.
Not crit.
No, just
current.
current. So its maximum is 300, but it's currently at 270.
For
Oh,
crit hit.
okay. It's
Not
dex.
crit. Current.
What?
He said crit hit.
For
No,
each
he said
of
current.
Harvard
For
schools
HP.
are dex.
Okay.
So you add your dex
it would
bonus
be-
to it. This is the name of the
Is it
boat.
a saving? No, it's not a saving.
No.
Okay, so it would be plus 10, so I can get 11. out of
Okay.
it.
Except
Now
it's
I
written
want you to
worse.
roll to see. Now I want you to roll to see.
Okay.
Wait, quality 11. If you get anything between 18 and 20 on a natural roll, then you will be able to. The
It'll be
crossbow
magical
will
item.
have a magical property that will
So I'll get a plus 1.
figure out.
Come on,
no,
Nanners!
no, that's a different magical property. I might give it an actual
no, no.
magical property.
Yeah.
The-
We started cheating
Like if
for
it's
you.
18, it'll be a plus 1. If it's 19
Walkie,
or
walkie,
20, then we'll
walkie.
give it an actual magical.
Can I assist her? Is that
No,
okay?
this is just a.
This is
a
our craftsmanship.
Of your
Yeah.
own weird dragon fingers.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know. Jim just said I should listen to
Walkie,
her.
saddle on our hands.
I would cast guidance if I
Uh-oh.
could.
It's a 12.
Okay, so no magical properties.
Aw,
Waste
what?
of wood.
But it is gonna be really pretty because the wood's pretty.
Acacia.
It's your old house, bitch. I just need a hand crossbow so I can do my fucking crossbow expert shit.
You don't have a crossbow yet?
No, I have a crossbow. I need
She
a
had
hand
a hand crossbow, but a dog ran off with it.
So what is it?
No, that fucking
11 hours
I
to
had
build?
thing
nothing.
ate it.
It was 11 hours to build, right?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
10. You said 10.
Oh, 10?
Yep.
I thought you
She
said
rolled
7.
an 11.
I thought it was
10.
12.
I rolled
But
an
you said
11,
10.
but you said 10.
Oh, yeah, because I suck at math, so 11 hours.
It was 7 plus 4. Okay, I wrote 10 down. I'm just getting a
No
little bit.
kickbacks.
Wow. Okay.
There are no DMs here.
No, I'm really bad at on the fly math.
7 plus 4.
Neat.
It's like non-existent.
Okay.
You asked
Yeah.
me and I'm like,
Unacceptable.
Probably a triple
Okay,
thing.
so my old stats for my hand crossbow 1d8 plus 4. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's a
just
regular ass hand
regular ass
crossbow.
hand crossbow.
Okay, cool. Still a plus 9 attack bonus, though, so that's good.
Okay, so I know there was a little disagreement, but you didn't say anything about crit hit on the boat, right?
No, crit hit.
Okay.
No.
No, just current hit points.
Yeah, current hit points.
Okay.
What you said.
You go ahead and do a quality roll.
What is this for your painting?
13. Any additions?
No, you're just using the paints, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no proficiencies with that tool, with that. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's painting.
Okay.
Do you need assistance?
Do
I can't
Nah, I
remember.
got this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna copy off your work.
Okay. Cool.
Baldric, go and make a quality roll for your surgery station instead of.
Sweet.
Oh,
Do I
God.
have
Uh-oh.
medicine to this?
I think I'm too busy
You're not
making a
medicining
crossbow.
anyone.
That makes sense.
No.
So,
you're not.
Fuck.
Get a science
18 straight roll.
your spelling. That's so slow.
If I can add anything to that, that'd be cool.
Would be
Go ahead and
insight?
subtract your
He could add-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Could
Let's
he
see, so
add
my
wisdom
int bonus
for like
is, like,
knowing how to
minus
make a
one.
hospital?
Exactly.
Crossage?
I don't think that'd be a wisdom check.
I mean, they're all under there. Like
Maybe it would.
insight,
For what?
insight on how to make
Maybe an
a.
intelligence check. So if you have anything to your intelligence,
-1.
you have
Oh,
minus 1 to your
No, I
intelligence.
have a 0 to my intelligence. It's just a
Oh
10.
There's no
my
bonus.
God.
Yeah.
You should be capped.
Gar!
Waves at enemies.
Everyone.
God.
Fire!
Yeah, we keep you in the brig.
We love lighting fires. Do it.
My charisma's really high, so maybe I should.
We
be
need to get a
captain
bunch
Banana.
of people on our boat that shoot flaming arrows at other boats, because boats hate fire. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So we should have
That's
a
why
lot
we
of
brought a
it
dragon
on
so
our
that it
boats.
could burn other boats.
Also, my ranged weapons are important to you guys. So
Yes.
Definitely not cause any damage to arms.
It's
Trainer.
It's gonna take you much
You need a
less
different
time,
book than
Malarkey,
How to Train a
to
Dragon.
go and paint these.
I gotta
fake
pray to the
monsters.
gods for a book.
And I'm gonna say they look convincing
I
from
can't do
afar,
that.
but up close, it's pretty obvious. that
Summon
they're not.
what I need.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, so
Works for me.
The
Yeah.
gods.
Oh shit.
Say if you get
So
within
can I
like 10
ask
feet of them, it's
Yeah.
something's off, and you can tell.
Yeah, those things don't function.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not
Okay.
strength.
yeah.
don't worry, everyone, because I brought a bunch of wood on board, so I can make a real one. So
Gonna build a bunch of scorpions.
Gonna roll another
In 2
one.
years.
no,
We can all work together.
even if I
As
roll
a
a one,
team.
it's okay, because it's still turned into an 11.
Alright, I'm pleased. Are we getting our peeps back in the meantime?
I think everybody's back on the boat now,
Yeah,
right?
I'm like
Yeah.
11
Are you
hours
back on the
later, I
boat
hope
now?
Melion came
Yeah,
home.
I was.
No, it hasn't been 11 hours.
We
She's
lost
gonna
the
be working on
journey.
it for 11 hours.
Okay, cool.
Your painting took like an hour.
I
Everything's.
prepared the boat last night, so I'm kind of just like hanging out.
You're gonna
Yeah,
be
so
working
kinda
on your
napping
surgery
on the
station
hull.
for
A
say
while.
1d12
For the deck,
hours.
whatever.
Don't fuck around.
I'm gonna borrow your thunderball. 6.
All right, so you're gonna be working on your surgery station for 6 hours. You're gonna be working on your bow for 5 hours now, 10 hours now, because an hour has passed
Sure.
between you bonding with your animal, you hanging out reading your book, Melania.
I got a
She's
teacher
done with it.
battle.
Melania. I'm so sorry. Melian
Yeah.
figuring out her wild shape.
The greatest druid you'd ever meet.
Wow, at least I'm
It's a
like
good
good
one.
hot. It's cool.
And rich, allegedly.
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 Yeah, I'm not sure, like, do I need to roll for plants or is that cool?
I don't know what you're trying to do with the
For
plants.
plant speak. Like I can call in plants and they can like catch people. and
Is that a
shit.
spell?
Plant speak.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say to this plants?
No, I don't need to use the spell right now.
Okay.
But I was going out to see them. I have
could
to
just
see them.
give
in
him
order
Yeah,
to-
just to see them in order to be able to call
You
them.
could just
Okay.
give him a list of plants, because Travis doesn't know anything about like aquatic.
Or it could just be
Plants.
anything that's a
Well, I think
relative
plant
at
speak
the
is
time.
more to do with gathering information about an area. Like, hey,
Plants.
seaweed, have you seen any funky shit going on around here?
Speak with plants. Casting time 1 action, duration 10 minutes. You imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow simple commands.
Okay, Ursula.
Okay, Alice in Wonderlands.
You can question plants about events in the spell's area
Where
within
were
the
you?
past day, gaining information about creatures that have
Yeah.
passed, weather, and other circumstances.
So you can like go detective plant on these things.
Yes.
Okay.
You said it.
You can
Yeah,
also
I
do
didn't
Take
want to
functions
do
pictures,
simple
talk about
actions,
the
though,
dandelions.
You can turn
and
difficult
roses and
terrain caused by
bitches.
plant
Yeah,
growth,
plants.
such as thickets and undergrowth, into
Oh,
ordinary
yeah.
terrain that lasts for the duration. Or you can turn ordinary terrain where plants are present into difficult terrain.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
that is also part of Speak with Plants?
Yep.
You can turn
And
grass
it's
into
basically-
difficult
that's
terrain.
a spell. That's a spell.
Yeah.
Imagine it as a combination of Speak with Animals and
Spike
the
growth.
tree shape that you gave
Yeah.
Wyla.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's good to know. I'm also gonna research it later.
Plants might be able to perform other tasks on your behalf at the GM's discretion.
Cool.
Also, just so everyone knows, difficult terrain does not slow our group's travel because I am with you guys as long as I don't die.
And proficient in
Is that in
forest.
all-
So if you guys
Or
don't
is it
split the
just-
party,
Is it just
that never
blanket?
happens.
That's
Rad.
like my.
Look, guys, I found a
my
second
fucking
boat.
level 1 shit.
Fuck, that
Oh,
would be
the natural
wild.
explorer.
Oh my god.
Going from cook to captain.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Promotion!
Okay, so
You're rowing out to it and your
while
phone falls
Baldric
off.
and Banana are
Turned
working,
into a sausage roll.
I'm champion.
Sorry, go on.
it's fine. While Baldric and Banana are working on their thing, what are you guys up to? Are you setting sail? Are you
Not
chilling
until
out?
we have
We can-
all hands
we
on
can
deck
go.
for
No.
sure.
I'm just gonna
It's
yell
gonna
and be
take
like, let's
time.
go!
It can take time. To
I can
get
always
to
take a
the
break.
peninsula.
to if something happens. I don't
I'm
need
just
to,
doing
like, finish
surgery
it immediately.
stuff.
That makes sense.
Alright, so who sets the sails? I'm the captain.
I
Can I
can
give orders?
set-
Or do
Marky,
set
do you want to aid
sails?
me setting up surgery stuff? I
We
can
give
practice.
orders.
Like, as the captain, what are my...
You can play
what's my
Operation
job?
again.
Right?
Basically, you guys can. I think like the captain just kind of like.
Let's go.
Can you make it so I don't
You
have
get
to
to
pee
fuck
anymore?
whoever you want in
you
the cabin.
basically
Let's find
keep
out.
communication around. If everyone wants to do something, you guys are groups. As a captain, it's not
Yeah, we're
really
a group.
important. But like, as a captain, you are gonna have to make checks during dicey situations.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
You
when,
said
like,
that the
there's-
kitchen was right across the hall from
It's
Baldric's
perfect.
surgery
Yeah, we
room?
can see each
Yes.
other. Yeah.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
I'm gonna hang out down there and wait
Yeah.
for Baldric.
And Baldric is super happy.
They're like
Yeah,
across from
it's
each other
great.
in their stations.
It's perfect.
Well, I'm gonna say, hey, everybody, ready to go? Let's go. Let's do this. What do you want to do?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Seems like the wind is slight in a north or east direction.
That's perfect. Don't we want to go northeast?
I thought we were gonna look at the coast.
No, we're supposed to sail at a
forms.
90-degree angle.
Yeah, we want to do
Oh,
a 90
fuck
degree
balls.
angle, and I'm not entirely
To
sure
the
if it's
planet,
north
or-
east.
Wait, did you already roll
Okay.
officially? Or
So,
just your practice roll?
you just
Looking at the
roll the
map, it
interstate.
seems like what you guys want to do if you want to follow the coastline is go north and just.
I was thinking
It's gonna
we
eventually
kinda,
turn north northeast.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Like
I was
follow.
thinking we mostly
Go
head
northeast
on-
up
and then
the
go
coast.
northwest, like that.
And if we don't run into any settlements or anything between there and there, then cut across to see if we can find people there.
You want to just go directly
In the
to
black
the
hole?
place we were trying to go to?
I mean,
That
there's.
sounds too
We
direct.
can, yeah,
Well,
like we can go
but like
around.
they definitely have things on this island according to the map we found. There's
Yeah,
a
I think we
fighters
should
guild,
kinda-
a pirates guild.
Oh.
I think
Say what
we
you want. I wouldn't trust any crew we pick up at Careless Key.
It's
That's-
true.
Yeah, it definitely shouldn't be on the Careless Whisper.
I
That's
think
for
we
sure.
should go to the
That'd be
Careless
perfect.
K after the peninsula.
Yeah, I think we should kind of go hook up this way and then cut over. If
What
there's
does the
some
captain say?
Let's do it.
let's go.
Best captain ever.
Yes.
Yes. How about these two things? Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Yes.
Whatever finds us
Make
people
that choice.
faster
Um,
is what I'm down for.
Move your fucking asses, she said.
I think so. The wind is
First mate.
the wind is slight, so we're not going to go very fast. Captain and first mate, we will not be going
No,
very
it's
fast.
two
If
times
anyone
movement,
wants
right?
to make
It's a pretty What? Do you do what?
if anyone wants to make an intelligence check,
I'm ready.
I'll
do it.
Intelligent.
I can do it
Guys.
too.
I think we should all should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
the?
think I should.
I'm like, yeah, whoever doesn't
But
need
why
to
is
shouldn't.
this for? What is this
anyone
for?
with proficiency.
I
In
have
intelligence?
proficiency.
So,
Well,
like,
That's been the
Proficiency
loose
in
rule.
intelligence?
Fine.
My,
I
I
get
have
proficiency
intelligence.
saving
Well, you'd have
throws.
proficiency in
so
something
like
in
mine is
intelligence.
wisdom and
Ah.
charisma.
I have proficiency in
I
intelligence.
have
Mine is
proficiency
strength and dex.
Yeah, I have.
Well, you should
60.
have.
Yeah,
you should
I-
have.
I
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
keep checks to
You should have
proficiency just so literally everyone at the table
proficiency
isn't rolling
in
because
two
that will be
of the
too
stats.
confusing.
So like wisdom checks are mine.
So
Wisdom and
what's the
charisma
plus?
are
I
mine.
have the plus. Do I get? Does that mean I add it
if you have
to the
proficiency
number?
in something
Warlocks
in
are
intelligence,
probably
you can make an
charisma and
intelligence
something.
I know.
Arcana,
So I
and I
can,
rolled
I
a
can add
9.
the plus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I would,
okay.
you do have proficiency.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not hearing you correctly.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
I rolled a 7 plus 2.
Wait, I don't have saving throws, but I do have nature.
14 plus 3.
Wait, what do you mean? What does your saving throws have to do with it? Like, sorry, never mind.
Do you have proficiency in intelligence?
No.
That's
So it
what
doesn't
I
matter.
think
14 plus 3.
so. And you'd have proficiency in something
Well,
else?
I just got a 20.
Yeah, she
So you should. You probably have dex and intelligence as your
She definitely has
proficiencies
intelligence.
Yeah.
I have Dex, Int, and Charisma.
She has intelligence.
for your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Like so.
Saving throws shows
Yes.
dex and intelligence.
Yes,
And
that's
plus
the one you
4
want to
and-
look at.
No, plus 4 is your standard bonus.
Okay,
So
okay,
if you
okay,
do
got it.
saving
Okay,
throw
now I
and
see.
something that's
So
you
like
had what,
yours
14 plus
are.
14 plus 3.
14 plus 3.
So you're
Seven.
proficient.
I got
in
a 9,
strength
she
and
got
con.
20.
Yeah.
17, 9,
Nat
20.
perception
Nat
and nature.
20.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
And she's proficient.
no, intimidation, perception.
No, on your throws. So you see
you
how
get
it's circled
one
there?
question
Con
about
and strength.
Oh, okay.
what you are looking for.
This is other things, right?
You get
Those are
17?
proficiencies and skills.
you get 3 questions and you get 5 questions.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll start with the one question.
Oh no.
Sorry, I can ask a question about
Is
what?
water
Well, you were
wet?
doing
No, that
intelligence
was
check.
it.
That was the question.
I
Bye.
imagine you were looking for information on. Your current
Is
role.
this one direction actually gonna take us to Carol's
One
Key?
direction.
Wind.
Yes.
Just speak
Yeah,
clearly.
it seems that
It's a gin.
the wind direction is
I know we
accurate
were gonna go see
to
One
head
Direction.
towards Chaos Cave for the moment.
Alright.
Ideal winds halfway there, not ideal winds not halfway there. 3 questions.
3 questions. So
About the area you're
What
going, whatever it is
is-
you wanna
what is the true wind strength?
moderate, so you have ×2 sailing speed.
Okay, so times 2 sailing speed.
Oh, you're also
And
supposed to ask questions?
No, just if you're.
If you roll.
because
Just us
because I rolled initially and it
Well,
said
you guys are
light
looking.
was
You guys were
wrong.
looking for something specifically about picking up people or the coastal
Right,
areas, if there's
yeah,
coastal
yeah,
towns,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So those kind of
Okay.
things.
There's another question. What is the so I'm trying. This is out of character. I'm trying to clear up what I got wrong based on my roll earlier with the 7. Because you told me all of this. You told me this,
Yeah.
and then I rolled, and what you told me was not true. So I'm just like,
You don't know
Yeah,
what you got
the one,
wrong, so
no,
ask
the one we did
clarifying
earlier
questions.
was just an example.
Yeah, that was not official.
I thought that was official.
No, that's what's actually going on
Right,
right
I
now.
know.
And you
Yeah,
know
I
that.
know
So you
that's
know
what-
all that,
You know
and that's current.
So he was just doing like a mock one.
I was just showing you what we will do in the future.
Okay, JK. Anyway, the other 2 then are going to be, are there any crews or towns on the peninsula we're approaching?
You've been in this area for a while, and you have heard of very small, like, fishing towns and coastal towns. From what you gather, based on where you are, that you would probably have to go a few miles north. It's hard for you to tell, just because based on your role, but, like, you know, probably at least 15 miles north.
Knots?
Nautical miles. Knots is what you travel at. Miles are what's on the map. We could do the map as knots, nautical miles if you want. The squares
That
would
would
be
help
only in
me.
the
No,
water.
as
Sure.
a navigator, I'd really prefer it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just say each square is roughly 10 nautical miles. There we go.
And you think they're approximately 15, 20 knots away. Okay. And then my last question is, how's the weather looking on the peninsula?
From what you gather, from what you can see, you get the feeling that in the fair, at the current temperature and with the way the wind is blowing moderately, the rain might let up soon.
It might let up or it might start.
Oh!
Might let up. Soon.
Like clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, cool. Thank
like
you.
next.
5
I'm done.
questions. Your
I-
answer, you will get much more precise answers. than
Right.
everyone else.
Is there a kraken out here or what?
That's a good
Ah,
fucking
maybe that's so
question.
specific. Monsters, maybe.
Bucket, throw it to the wind.
Oh,
I got 5.
No.
It wasn't that 20.
Yeah, that doesn't make
I'm being a dick.
I'm gonna
I'm
answer.
being a dick.
I'm gonna answer your question exactly how you answered it. Out here, so I'm gonna take that as the entirety
Okay,
of the
cheating.
ocean.
Right?
And
okay.
yes.
You want some
There-
specific? I got 5.
There
Let's
is
go.
definitely a kraken in the entirety of the
Oh
ocean.
shit, that was groundbreaking.
That was
Fuck.
so
Did you
gin.
hear that?
That was so
Hang on,
gin.
guys. Kraken's real.
Should I just ask again?
No!
I have 5. I don't have 5
Mom,
questions.
Okay, then just ask what questions you have. You don't need to use all 5.
Come on,
You just have it
Rob.
available if you want.
Does anybody else have
Slap her across the
questions?
No,
face.
it doesn't work like that. It's based off your
Oh,
intelligence. The
What were you
questions in
thinking
your mind
about?
can be answered with precision because
sea creatures.
you're super smart right now.
I grab
natural-
Wyla by
What
the
do you
shoulders
mean
and I
right
shake her a
now?
little bit and I say, think about your questions before you ask them. Don't touch
To the gods.
And I
Way stronger than you.
I don't care. I am
Snap her neck.
But you can see like the fire in my eyes.
I'm just gonna throw it in there since this is sort of a new system for me, and I'm throwing it out there. I'm gonna have you piggyback her question, and I'm gonna have you remember
'Cause that's
that
all I-
while you were drinking in Midtown, you did hear about this small fishing town, and you remember that it was like,
Bless you.
Oh, I thought it
you
was
remember the
like a
coordinates
thing.
of where it was on the shoreline, and so you tell them that there is definitely a small fishing town, just around, what did you call that landmass?
The peninsula.
The peninsula. So just around the peninsula, about 20 knots total.
If I was a
If you
fishing
make it
village
around
like
the
that spot
peninsula,
right there would be
Combination.
you will
Word
find a small
penis
fishing
and
village
a
there.
right
I'm sure
here.
of it.
Because he wanted shelter.
So that's the kind of thing that you could ask, like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to re-ask that.
Yeah.
Where's a fishing village? You rolled a nat 20, so you get a
didn't
plus
give me
size.
exact. He said 15
Magical
to
land.
20.
That's true.
Re-asking is
But, like,
fine, and I get
from
because in
fishing,
addition to her
that's where
shit,
I
I didn't
would
have any
go.
further
But-
questions.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? I should have started with
This-
you because you got the
this
nat
zone
20.
right here,
Makes
'cause, like,
And
let's
then
say
if anyone else
the
needed
current's either
clarification on
blowing
this.
in
I don't know.
the-
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't care.
I kind of
This
like
is
having
area
the
where it
lower
gets all
ones go
curled
first
up,
though, because
and,
they
like, the
might
small
not
fish
actually
get
know
hooked
stuff.
up in
Sure.
areas
I
like
like
this,
that
so the
too.
predator
That makes sense, yeah. actually.
just chill.
Yeah, but
Alright,
because
and
if
just
what if
cause-
she's gonna
I don't
be
wanna
dick about
assume
it, then
knowledge
you should
that
probably
she
go for the
knows.
Big
low
boys.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
Maybe
know
I'll
what you
change
mean by
the
being
question
a
about
dick
to
about
just-
it.
Yeah.
That's where all the
Specifically,
small,
like,
those
saying,
small
I didn't
fish
have
get
any
below the
further
water, and the big
questions,
boys
The
tell them not to
whole
eat 'em.
ocean
It's
is
trial and
nice.
error for everybody.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I was just
Should
reading
we take a
through,
little break right now?
And
I
nervous.
used to go fishing.
Yeah.
I had
all
fire
the
in my
time.
eyes, and that's why I shook you.
I
You
don't-
had
I've
nothing
gone
to do
like
with, like,
3 times
shit.
now.
I just like going fishing.
I'm like,
Is
I
it
have no
like
further
related
to
questions.
breaks?
Cheekiness time?
What's happening? We're taking a break.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, is there enough?
Oh, yeah.
Coffee time. Wait, or new coffee.
Zach, is there enough beer?
It's ancient.
Just kidding. It's from like 8 in the morning, but.
first
set
set.
sail.
Continuity is safe.
Where's my oh? Never mind.
And we're back!
Get Tom back.
Did you get yourself some mints, Travis?
No.
Would be bomb. Got
Make
it.
yourself a jewel.
Chove?
Have you seen these?
Anybody
Why
need
was
chove?
sneak attack?
Yeah, Mariah's sweet dice.
Yeah.
Yep, with the skulls and stuff.
Zach specifically told me that he wanted one cold PBR next time.
Specifically.
And you're gonna drink both.
Wow.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, maybe you're telling the wrong girlfriend, babe.
He's like, don't drink it all. I want one cold one.
Honey, do you want this PBR?
Sure.
Okay, I didn't know you wanted it. I would have saved it for you.
Use your
Certainly.
words. That's my use your words. I'm sorry. my. Those are my words.
Ooh.
I'm going to get
Do I want an IPA or a juicy
IPA.
Juicy.
There's
Juicy
more.
IPA.
There's more beer in the cooler.
And there's
Yeah,
also
there's some
whiskey.
cooler
Holy
too.
fuck.
All
There's
those
more beer in the
Asian
Playmate.
I know.
Sam's like, there's also liquor.
Someone went buck wild and ordered a bunch of stuff last week. I don't
That's
know
your
what
mom
happened.
way to say it.
Whoa, stood up too fast.
But I said whiskey.
Make it rain, girl, make it rain.
I know, it's like in my
I
head.
love her. Yeji. She does another one called Passion Fruit. It's all about her badge.
Yeah. I have that one on my
All
playlist.
about her
Oh,
badge.
I know that one
Yes.
because you sent it to me for
Alright.
one that I should. Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, good.
I know it too.
Yay!
Which
Sushi
IPA
club.
is the least helping you IPA expert?
Oh my god, you sound like the Black Forager.
I'm like, every beer is
It's
like
sea
the
cow,
You know what?
kinda
I'm not a
looks
puss.
like
I don't
you.
actually care. It's just not my preference. Who gives a
Contact
fuck?
has the lowest ABV, which might be the
Okay.
least
That's pretty good.
danger. That one says tart though. That looks
Drink
good.
this
They kind of, this is
No,
called to me.
Sam's trying to get you fucked up.
This
Yeah.
See me? She's like, there's
Yeah.
whiskey. Fine. If you don't want whiskey, put
Whatever, she's
Yeah,
not
that one
even
has
fucked
the highest
up.
Sam's trying to get me drunk. Rahazara, you naughty
I mean,
captain.
you're my first mate, so
If you're gonna be my first mate, you better get
That's
drunk,
what's on the
bitch.
top.
I'm gonna get with it.
Next time we're having rum, motherfucker.
We-
That's all I gotta say.
So much
Alright, blue or
so
orange?
sugary.
Pick now. You don't get to choose.
All right, my eyes are closed.
What kind of rum?
No, you pick.
What is my favorite rum? Oh,
That's
plantation.
the danger
Sam.
one.
You
You
won.
got
I chose it random.
Yes.
I'm pro Kraken.
You know I chose that because
I like
of the
Kraken. I
percentage.
love Kraken. I like
Might be
plantation
Yeah.
and Smith and Cross. Smith and Cross is my all-time fave. Smith
I
and
have
Cross is a spiced rum, usually a little aged.
Well, like spicy
Spicy
aged
Mary
rum.
is the spirit master.
Sam.
Of this group.
I'm obsessed with Sam.
Not
the rest of the
overall.
night. You guys can't be obsessed with her because
I
I
can be
am.
obsessed with Sam.
Not as much as me.
Bring it. I like it. I like it.
It's the same as when
Hear those sails are flapping?
I thought there wasn't.
Maya, how are you even
It's
wearing a
just a light.
shirt?
It's a light mist,
So-
guys.
Sam's
I'm
like,
very
you're
not
drunk.
take it
Pants."
off.
I'm not wearing
Fair
my
trade-off.
pants.
A little bit.
Tippy toe.
I'm
like
for it.
Finn,
I'm
though.
ready. Can't wait for Travis's birthday.
Oh my god.
It's so high.
I know, dude.
So you don't have this one written down on your thing.
Jim's so excited.
Yeah, it's a feat though.
What
Yeah.
would make
So
him
it's just
excited?
Literally, if
I know.
nobody
No
was
one
there
loading,
ever.
which is great
Where's my
because
robe?
that's bullshit and costs an action.
Yeah, so I can
What were
do
you
two
saying?
But
attacks with
also,
my hand crossbow. So I
You
can
can use a bonus action to attack with the hand crossbow when you attack with the
You talking about what would make
So like if
Jim
you have the melee weapon, you can
Oh, that's
bonus
what I
action
mean.
shoot
If
it.
he needs
No,
a
you
certain
were
kind of
It's also-
drug,
It's
That's
also
why
like
I
to ignore
get so
the distance
excited.
the modifier for
Wait,
shooting
that's
at
what I
close
was-
range.
No.
I was
Yeah,
thinking about
that's
him
the
taking
main reason
drugs
why.
or whatever the
So
fuck.
you shoot
What
it.
would
In
get
the
Jim
real life.
super
Yeah.
excited?
Spanking or
I mean, like maybe.
however you interpret that, that's probably the answer. So Take
Like,
it.
what?
Do it. Do what you must to
No.
put him at ease.
But
I'll
it's
just
not
slip him
terrible
drugs
if
and
you're
let him
doing-
know.
yeah,
That's
You
what
can
he
just
does.
do
Put
it
downstairs.
downstairs coffee.
Fire
And
and
then
it's like a combination.
But also the only thing
He
that
loves
sucks is I can ready my
That's what I'm
belt.
saying. Is coax him. Coax him. However must be
Yeah.
done. Here,
and
baby.
do it.
I used to be like, what the
Well,
fuck are
and,
you
like,
doing? We
trading
have
out
every more
weapons.
money. Like, why are you doing drugs? And now I'm like,
Melee-
please
it's just
do
a melee
drugs.
attack.
So I can just like smack him over the head.
Sorry,
Yeah.
for your birthday.
We're ready.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
so
ready.
Oh, wait,
No,
actually,
no,
dragons,
And then with all this shit,
Or
multi attack, and then the
Ship
bosses
holes
later
and
will require you
krakens,
to take an extra 1d,
Yeah.
which is fucking sick.
Yep.
I'm not
There's a
sleeping.
kraken.
Shoot some
and-
ladders.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just spicy.
Wasn't that fun, you guys? Wanna be
there's a
pirates
dragon,
again?
and you all burned to death.
Oh,
my
man,
God.
boats are hella
All right,
afraid of
little
fire.
Minnie, do it.
And krakens.
Kill your mom. It's time.
We haven't gotten to season 8 yet.
I don't want to get to season 8
No one
ever.
wants to.
Travis, do you
Season
want
eight.
to ride together to Mom and Dad's tomorrow?
That's all.
He said take 2 cars.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it in there while I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Don't have to answer now.
So, you guys are still below decks doing
Yep.
your thing. Have you guys decided on what you were? If you guys are going straight to Careless K, or if you're
I want to base it off the off of Million's findings, since she's the navigator.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what you think about what
Full
direction.
contact.
I think we should go north. Due north.
Towards the
Well, I mean,
fishing
once we
villages or whatever
once
that's
we
up
get
there.
yeah. So if we're right here, I think maybe within like you said it was 20 knots per there, like maybe at about 10 knots we should switch to due north and go to the peninsula. Or actually no, because we want to go around, right? Because the fishing village is on the other side of the peninsula. So maybe like northeast,
Yeah, that's where we
and
have the most
then
favorable
land at the
wind.
tip
See if we can find something there.
and see if we can find.
so
Yes.
as you guys are over the maps discussing, you smell like this gross like fishy smell in the air as you guys are like huddled over these
Suddenly
maps,
hungry.
and you hear like crunching.
Men.
And you look behind you, and you see the very tall, bluish skinned, skinny guy standing behind you,
On the dock.
munching on a crab.
Yeah,
no, you
my
guys are
stowaway.
The
the guy,
from
It's
the guy from the
cage.
cage. He's standing over your shoulders,
Yep.
smacking on crab. He's like,
On
Yep.
the boat or
I
not?
think we should just go to Careless Gate.
He snuck on.
Man,
Alright,
did that guy have blue skin
Daddy.
before?
Oh,
No.
I don't remember.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna death stare him while I'm working on my bow.
Where is he? Like, can I see him? Because I
I'm
went
just gonna
all the way-
wave.
Because
Hi.
I went all the way to
Hello.
like
hey!
I went all the way to like the wheel. So can I see?
No, you
him?
guys are all downstairs,
Yeah, we're
looking
looking
over
at
the
the
map.
So I'm gonna
Sign
run
your
up to him
navigation.
and just hold one of my hand axes up to his neck
Yeah.
and just question him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He
why
seems
is he there?
chill as fuck. Like, you run
I'm
up to him,
in-
you throw his hand up to his neck, and he kind of moves his neck back a little bit and looks down at you and is like, hey, buddy.
What are you doing here?
Well, I figured I'd just come with you guys, and I
You
mean,
didn't ask, and like 10 minutes ago you were
I'm gonna
terrified
come
of
up
life.
behind Ro.
that was yesterday.
You know
I
there's
figured, you
lots
know,
of furniture on this
I was
ship.
just gonna hide and like catch a ride with you guys, but I'm really appreciative that you took care of that furniture for me.
There's more where that
I'm,
came from.
I'm actually from Careless Cay. That's where Captain Brown picked me up. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I
keep.
know.
Kinda
I'm
hoping to
gonna,
go
You're
back.
right.
keep
knew
the
that.
blade, and I'm gonna like turn him around and kind of hold it and
I
ask
still got that
your
potion
guys'
of poison.
opinion about this. But
I
I'm
have a
gonna keep-
hammer.
He like holds his crab out like
Brain
this,
and
but
shit.
he's like looking at it like he wants to finish it. Like,
But I'm just like waiting for you guys to tell me what you think about this guy
Can
being on
I,
the boat with us.
Can I roll like
Fighting
can I do
Kellogg.
an insight check to see what this
Right.
guy's motivations are?
sure.
Whatever you guys think I should do, I'll do it.
What do you think?
I'm on the
first
verge of this guy's gotta fucking die. What the fuck is happening?
18.
What is this
18.
motive? But
First mate.
I know Baldy's going
All right.
first.
From the look in his eyes, it looks like he kind of got out of his shell, so to speak.
Right, because he was freaking the
After
fuck out.
No,
Ra
he's
Hazara knocked him
broken
out,
brain.
Yeah.
It seems like maybe he like kind of snuck out the window while you guys were sleeping, made his way onto the boat. He seems pretty sincere in his intentions, and he looks like he's ready to get the fuck off this island by any means. He seems
He's
extra
amazed.
calmed by the fact that
He's
he's
amazed,
on the
right?
boat and far away from the shack.
And he doesn't
Alright.
seem scared of
New man's
Ra
right.
at all.
That's the
You
weird
know,
part.
you get the idea that he pretty much faced death and watched a bunch of his friends get eaten alive, and so he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm probably gonna die anyways.
Alright.
Alright.
How can you
Good
Cool,
enough
help?
that's
for me.
exactly the kind of mate we want
Yep.
here.
Plus, that gets
so-
us to the magic number of 7,
What do you know
one more than we
which
About
is
sailing.
as many
How
as you
can you
need
help?
to sail this boat.
You know,
What was your
are.
job
Ironic.
as just a crewmate, you know, grab the rigging, hoist the sails. Can you take this axe off
Yeah.
my
I
neck?
ease up on the
Go
axe a little.
hoist the brig and
I'm
He's
just
not
saying.
going anywhere.
I'm just
He's
saying.
eating the crab.
Yeah.
I've been
I
up
don't
and down
even
this
trust him.
coast.
Like, I don't even want to ask him anything.
These
I'm
small
passing.
fishing
Yeah.
villages, you guys aren't gonna find us to look
Why-
for.
why-
So I
It's just two little places. There's this weird place, kind of a little bit up north. All they got is pigs and chickens and these fucking weird parrots.
so I
Tell
let
you.
I let the axe go completely and just
You're gonna find what you're looking for.
Why do you want us to
What-
go
how do
straight
you
to
know what
Careless
we're
Cave
looking
so
Well, I'm
bad?
from Careless Good.
Yeah, well, you just fucking stowed away on our ship, so you don't get to make demands
Hey,
of
this
any
used
of
to be
us.
my ship. Like
I hate
crabs, spittles, stuff on you. I
What do
mean,
you-
not my
I'm
ship.
gonna
I mean,
let everybody know.
Captain Broad's ship, but
that
like, I mean,
Yeah,
he
not.
seems to be telling the truth.
I was
he
on
seems
this
to be
ship.
sincere.
My bed
Oh,
was
yeah.
right back over there.
What do you know about the blue hole?
Mm.
now that's not very appropriate to
We should
ask.
stay away from the blue hole.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Well, we gotta pass around it to get to Careless Cay.
Yeah, what's the deal with it though?
It's dangerous. You ever heard of
Ooh.
Sahugan?
Come again?
What?
Oh yeah,
Sahugan.
Tortuga?
Sahugan.
Sahugan?
Sahugan.
No.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this ocean's riddled with Sahugan. You don't want to mess with Sahugan.
Describe.
Can you?
They're like nasty fish people that like to take over ships.
What about
Do
the?
they
I
swim?
believe they worship
Do they
Dagon.
fly?
They swim. They walk. They torture. They kill.
How big? How
I
big
mean-
we talking?
What were those things called?
Like-
Compared to
Something
furniture.
Sahugan.
What would you rather fight? More furniture or these fish people?
They're the
Well, I'd rather
Cylon.
fight the
notes.
fish people than the furniture.
What?
Alright,
The
alright.
scion things.
Well, I'm straight.
Oh, to
Probably
be
never
afraid
went
of them.
What
around
were
the
they
blue hole
called?
if we can.
Sahugan.
Not over the blue hole.
Sahoogn.
I mean, they got they got lots of treasure, but like, it's definitely not worth it.
Where?
Is the
I just
The
don't
Sahugan,
think
it's
they
like
the
a small.
Sahugan,
for
so they chill at the
deep
blue hole.
scion.
Look, yeah, they got like it's like got a little like coral reef down.
Where's my boss
Oh,
on
okay.
Vincent?
But you
Stay away from the coral reef?
are you like
No,
do
the
you know how to
treasure
avoid that
hole.
shit?
I mean, we always go right near the blue hole, but we did have a crew of like 40 people.
So you don't think
So
what do
we
you
just
think
gotta
about
ignore
this?
the double entendre, or
What?
What's the double?
never mind.
What's with this guy? Why use words like that? What do you mean?
It's when like one word can mean one
We
thing
can
but
go
also another.
by the peninsula if we really want to, and
Okay.
As
still
opposed to a
pass.
single
He's saying
entendre,
we
which is
still
every
need
other
more
word
crew,
in the
yeah.
English language.
Where it just means the thing.
Listen,
that you
I don't
mean.
have
He's
any
also saying-
entendres or
he's-
anything. I just
Like, but the weirdo dude is saying that there's nothing at the fishing.
Yeah.
We can't
But-
pick up a
but
crew.
when
there's
we-
stuff you can
But
get some
when we
pigs
had
or.
when we had the intelligence
We
check
had a
and
pig.
when we asked the intelligence check, there was a fishing crew there, and this guy's saying it's just chicken and pigs.
No, there's a fishing village, but I don't think we would get everybody there.
Do we need
Be on board with
seven?
sailing across the ocean, especially with the shroud going
Well,
on.
we have to go north
We-
if we're gonna pass
Let's
the
look
big
at it.
one.
We can get through the
Is
shroud.
ideal if we have a bigger crew.
Are you telling us
But-
we need a
Where are you
bigger
guys going? Just
Can you check that?
We're trying to get a crew big enough to go where we need to go. Is there crew in the town north of us? Or are you saying we
We
have
have to
to
go
go to
north
to
of
get
the
the
blue
crew?
hole.
I mean, we're a big enough crew.
That's
Say
what
the
he's
damn
saying.
thing.
Okay.
We do
I'm
have.
just making sure
No,
that
I just
that's
have
the
the
answer
Bible.
versus
Alright,
the 40
well,
you were
just so
mentioning
you
before
know-
that we need.
We're going to Careless.
Oh, that's excessive. You know,
have it.
we're like well,
Oh,
boy,
it's
standing on the
right
ship
there.
and we're part of crew, so.
What
Just so
about,
you know, this is our captain, so don't fuck around.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
She has
Okay.
a bag full of Minotaur heads.
Sweet.
And
So-
I'm her Jiminy Cricket, bitch.
Deal with it.
Who's Jiminy Cricket?
I don't know.
He's this cricket.
I
that,
think
Twyla does not
British?
know.
Yeah, he lives in
With a little whistle.
Brightland.
Brightland.
I'm comfortable giving Wyla.
What do
in
you
the
know
first
about?
date.
You were telling us about these deep scions before and warning us about them. What do you know about those?
Yeah, you said that they have no emotion.
Deep science.
I don't say
Are you
anything
talking
about
about
deep science.
Shabuhin?
Somebody did.
They're like sneaky ass.
I believe the furniture did.
I know they're like
Oh.
sneaky.
He's the furniture.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it was the French.
They're like
That's the
not really
information you
people.
paid for, but not murdering.
Like they
them.
used to be people, and then they got like fucked up in the water, and now they're like not really people.
Stone people.
But then like when you
fish.
kill them, they turn back to people.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
stone
people,
fish.
not people.
Grayscale.
Oh, it's like
Like
the
they
guy
were a
from,
person, and they were what
is
like
that
this
Grayskull?
really horrible
It
ritual,
sounds.
and then like in the ritual they turned
I
into this
only
horrible
gave you
thing.
one crab, so.
Who got that? What's his name?
It sounds like
Well,
you know,
Brad was
you
really
know
good.
like a lot about them, not nothing.
Whoa, I mean, forgot all of it.
Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows it.
Okay.
So we can do it on our own. He claims that we don't need a larger crew.
We don't need to go to the peninsula. That's what he's saying. We should just go to Careless.
We don't even need him.
Will we be able
We
to
do
find a crew
need-
there?
We need 7.
7 is the magic number.
Wait, why do we need
Hey!
7?
I still
Look
think
at
we
that.
should sail north though, because we want to go around the blue hole to
Yeah,
Careless Cave.
I
so
think going
I
up
think we
here,
should
yeah.
go north.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Like take
Alright.
extra time to get away from.
So we
that
still gotta
blue
see the
hole.
blue
Let's
hole
go.
because we can't see anything else in the shot.
I don't want to see the blue hole.
Okay, so it's like a beacon, so you gotta go around it.
Yeah,
and
Captain
see
Brown always said, "Here we're passing the blue hole. We're halfway there."
Do you have to eat while you're talking?
No.
Take his food
You
away.
have to have Minotaur heads in your backpack.
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Until you can turn them into armor.
I'll take the
course.
food away from him.
Sorry, I'm so hungry.
It's
If
my
you into the
fault,
code.
guys.
Why did you give him food?
He like
Look,
tucks the
banana.
crab into like his dirty tunic.
Okay.
Luckily, I've got some weird old little girl's clothes. If you need a change.
There is a girl's dress in the bag folded.
That's true.
I mean, I don't judge if you don't.
It's custom made by
Alright,
a very
sounds
finest.
Entertainment.
Alright. Alright, let's do it. We're going.
All right, I'm good to go. Setting the
Captain,
sails.
what do I have to do?
Setting the sails.
What do I
They're
do,
flapping.
Captain?
They're ready.
DM.
Oh, set the sails?
No,
Alright.
no, I'm setting the sails.
You're setting this
I
up?
got
Coming up, up
Bonner
with the
and
rigging.
Wind. Wait, yeah, I'm the quartermaster. Setting the
Navigator.
sails. We're gonna go.
We're going down.
The wind is going.
Or maybe she would know, and then she'd tell you strongins, you
Northeast,
guys,
right?
to whip shit around.
The actual wind is going north northeast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set it for due east. I think.
Due east would be straight this way.
Yeah, but but the wind's going north northeast, so then the
No, the wind's
angle
going
should
east.
Hit it.
Oh, yeah, so we want to go north northeast.
Oh yeah, east wind. So
Should
yeah,
be
Towards the
handout I
blue
gave you.
hole.
yeah.
What?
So
could
we're
go-
going north.
Alright, so either way we're going this way.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So we should go north northeast.
So,
Oh no, I think this is the part. Yeah, you get to yell at Banana, Rob, Baldric.
Rock,
all these
hold this
surgery
wheel
stuff.
for me.
Malarkey is actually the one we always
Thanks,
forget is
Rob.
shockingly strong.
Yeah.
He's like strong
But his
and
limbs might
charismatic.
disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Astute, Captain.
Which is fine if he's making food, but I don't know if that's great.
Oh, lost a hand.
I'm gonna hold my
Why do these eggs always have
compass
sand
while
in it?
I'm pretty sober
Give that
here.
back.
all right, you guys have hoisted the sails up, undone the rigging from the dock.
Oh, I did that too. For sure. Took the
We probably
rope
didn't
off.
do it
Fuck
right
that
away.
rope.
We were like, why isn't the
Just
boat
drive
You're
moving?
gonna say,
ship right
you're
into
gonna
the
say,
dock.
you're gonna say 2 people did it, So you did it, and who else? Who else?
Nene.
All right. Both of you
When
guys.
you're busy craftsman.
Nana.
Go ahead and make a.
Put it
Is that
down.
Nene?
Nanners.
Manners.
Yo,
I can
Nana.
put
Are you
my
finding your pet name?
hand
Fuck, it's
crossbow
happening
down.
anyway. Damn it.
What do I have to roll?
Oh shit! You're still working on your crossbow.
Yeah, but I can put it down. 'cause it's been an hour.
What are you, some kind of witch?
Or 11 hours.
Concentrated, but all right, fine, whatever. Go ahead. So both you two, just do a raw intelligence check.
Oh,
There you go.
killing it.
Did you roll another nat one?
Oh.
I got a 4.
You guys
Fucking
Tied.
killing it.
Oh,
But
did you
don't I
need to
do?
add?
Yeah.
What did you want then
3 plus
specifically? Just intelligence?
Raw intelligence.
Okay.
6.
So 4 and 6.
Guess we're taking the
We're
pier with
two.
us.
With your plus?
More wood for
Oh,
your
yeah,
project.
plus
It's good.
It's
you
a
need
More
Gee.
like the pier takes a
It's
piece
his
of your boat
getaway
with you
ship.
because
Uh-oh.
as
We lost a
Uh,
few mooring cleats.
Go fix it, Manners.
Yeah.
why do you know all the sailing terms? What the fuck is
It's
this?
all your fault. Go fix it.
I like pirates.
That's exactly what you lost.
The pottery?
No, the mooring cleats. So the cleats they look like
That's what you tie
they
the
look
ropes
like
to.
this,
Jam.
and you tie
So we
ropes
need a
around
metal. Do we have anybody
it.
that does metal?
They
Not
snap
fuck.
right off
We'll
as
figure it
the
out.
boat pushes away from the dock.
Right, but we can.
Well, we still have
Your
them.
passenger
They're
is
just,
your
no,
passenger
we
is
don't.
back there
No,
with
they're
the
gone.
with the
The
I
rudder.
forget what it's called, but whatever the
Rowboat?
rear oar, and
Oh.
he is like pushing, and he's like, "Oh boy, here we go!" He just watches them ching, go flying off, and the boat comes
As long as
swinging
nobody's
around,
about to
come.
almost to a
Low.
halt.
Yeah, you guys
Who
rolled
was steering the
really
boat? You were steering the boat.
Yar.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Yes!
Yeah,
Smooth
buddy.
That's what we get
No,
for reading.
not unless you're
Tell you what,
raging.
banana.
So don't rage.
I've
while
got a
you're-
couple
Raging.
scimitars that would
I'm
do
not
great.
mad.
But I use this one.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
but wait. Do any of y'all?
And then
work
add
with
like
metal?
what?
Plus
500?
6.
I brought hella wood.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, but metal. We need
16.
metal for
I've
the.
got a couple
16.
extra scimitars.
All right, so you
I got a
you
dagger.
struggle and you're pulling the wheel as the boat is like being pulled back to the right, and you get the rudder in the right position, and the sails come up just in time. There's wind just coming in from the side barely, and your boat pulls away, and the last mooring clip goes flying off, and you start sailing off.
Are we
Good
in a
ocean.
comedy?
Um,
I think we're in a comedy right
Tragedy.
now.
Slightly
Oh,
tragedy.
yes, we
Um,
are in a comedy for sure. That is our
Dramatic.
campaign.
With the occasional tragedy.
So you are.
Everyone
As
Robert's
any good
eyes.
comedy has.
Also, the occasional genocide. But
Um,
Oh my god.
make an intelligence check.
As any good comedy has.
17.
plus
17.
probably nothing.
Intelligence?
Okay,
Plus
17 does it.
Get it, baby.
Yeah, so you are able to steer the boat in the right direction. It's kind of
God.
shifty at
So
first,
smart.
but you've kind of lucked out.
Fucking
Between kind of moving the boat around, you've kind of heard
You
some
see
clicks
now
and
with
some
your
pops,
one
but
eye.
you didn't know exactly. But you start moving in the right direction, and you're like, okay, yeah, it seems right. Like there's
You're a natural.
land over there, and there's shroud over there. And
Arr.
Kinda
Water
like-
this way.
straighten yourself up, like yeah, I did it
Super
right.
impressive for a captain with one eye, you guys.
Yeah, dude.
It's okay, it just means that you don't need to squint when you look.
You had to be
Spyglass.
captain.
Right.
You're the only one with an eye patch.
stare
have
right
Yeah.
another eye in a jar. You
I
can
do
put
have
it
an eye in a
with
jar.
your
We gotta
eye.
find some.
In
Right.
level 11, I can
Actual
fix it.
surgeons.
So you guys are going at 4 knots an hour.
What's that thing called that holds the rope that we just lost?
Mooring cleat.
The mooring cleat.
Hold the mooring
What
line.
mooring?
They're made of they're
like
T-shaped.
They're
Yeah.
definitely
They're
metal.
like
Yeah,
this.
you wrap-
Yes.
Yeah, you
I
wrap the
know
boat.
what you're
Yeah.
talking
And you
about,
wrap
yeah.
the rope
They have them
around
on the
it.
ends of docks on the sides.
Now they're just
Okay.
dangling off the dock.
We're gonna
like-
get really
Oh, they're
distracted
still
because
there?
of our love
Shitty
for
crap.
pirates.
On the
Stop
dock,
wanting
yeah.
to
On the dock. No.
Unless
they're
we
not
broke
there.
them
They're
off the
gone.
dock and then they're on our side.
So that's why I was
Then we have
saying
extras.
we need a metal. We need a metal smith.
Speaking dock, wherever we
Well, we
fucking
got a
want.
stone mason.
I'm a stonemason.
We
Like,
made
take
monsters.
monsters, trees,
I
and
can also just
I can
Hey,
die
pretty
of
form
fiction.
stone
rocks.
to whatever I want.
There you go.
When remind
Magic.
me when I'm a reef shark, I can go down and get some rocks for you.
Sweet.
Remind me when I'm a reef shark.
It'll happen at some point.
That'll be really tough though because
Alright.
I don't speak reef shark.
You're gonna have to ask Banana to interpret so she can speak to
You
animals.
can also remind me while I'm not a reef shark.
But you said remind you when I'm a reef shark.
Oh my God.
So technically,
Semantics.
actually, it's semantics.
So
That's my name, Samantha. Get it right.
Okay,
so far so good.
Tim.
We've only lost 2 more Inclates.
No, we gained. Now we
No,
can
we
dock
lost.
Well, it
any.
depends if they broke off the ship or they broke off the
I
dock.
hope they're dangling and
I
we're
believe they
dragging
broke off the
them.
ship.
No, they're
Yeah.
dangling,
They're dangling off the dock.
The
Okay,
dock.
so we
like,
will.
they're gone.
We're
They're
down
gone.
2, but we still have more on the other side.
More.
Yes,
Ink.
more.
More mooring side. Great.
I added it.
Some maneuverability.
So what you're saying is we can port on starboard side,
Yep.
Yes,
but not on port.
but not on the
More
port.
pirate, more terms.
So we'll be
This
the
side
We'll
is
have
for
to-
loading
Does
and
this mean we
unloading
have to
only.
reverse it?
This side is an
Figure a
exit.
little part.
That's gonna be wonderful.
Everyone will know we're the careless whisper
Yeah,
because
that's
we
right.
gotta
Because
back
we're
in.
gonna
Port
be
side's
really
now a
quiet
fire
when we
lane.
come.
No parking.
so
allowed.
careless.
We don't have any inklings.
Whisper.
I didn't play any instruments.
We don't have a bard
We used
anymore.
to have a bard, but we forgot him in a town full of kids.
That's right, we forgot him.
We left him behind.
I'm sorry, DM. Okay, we're still going. We're going in the right
Dude,
direction.
I want to hear
We're
that.
we're headed out at
Probably.
4 knots, I believe,
Yes.
which means every 5 hours we're going 2 clicks.
So
Attack
in
me.
about
Think
So,
my math's right on
in
that.
about
Sounds good.
in about
Did
12
you just
hours.
I did.
No, in about
What
10
am I
hours.
doing?
In about 10 hours, which will be about midnight, is
Some
when you're gonna
dumb
have to
shit.
change direction. Right now, you guys are headed off into the sea for the first time. Everyone's going to need to make a Constitution saving
5 knots
throw.
per
So
hour.
I'm good at this one.
What did he say? 5 knots per hour. He just said 5 knots is
Your
our average
character sheet,
speed
your
in
saving
in
throw.
high.
2 knots is your
We're not in
average,
high
and you're going
when we're
time
in
to
two.
times
Yes,
2
yes,
speed.
but hold on, look at your
So we're
Because
at
the wind
4.
is in your favor, so
Yeah,
you're at
so
4
we're at 4, but that's
So when
is
it's
it
a
4
saving
knots
throw,
per
it's your
hour?
Constitution.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
because
what
I
a
just
knot
said
is.
I think
I
I'm
only saw.
seasick.
Okay,
A knot is a nautical mile per hour.
okay, gotcha.
That's a 3.
We're
Yeah,
doing
that's
save-
exactly
what
what
are
it
we
looks
doing?
Wow, you
got
guys.
11. We're
What are we doing?
11.
Sick as
Me
fuck.
too.
Wait, what are we doing?
It's
For what?
plus 2, so it's a
Constitution.
total.
Oh, my
3.
constitution's horrible.
Oh
least we'll
shit.
die
Oh,
together.
no,
6,
Except
7,
You
8,
all
Except for
drown.
on level 3,
I
she
have no advantage.
survives.
What did you get?
I got
What?
a 17.
No advantage.
No, no. It's just a straight roll.
Um,
I'm a 3.
I'm 11. 3, 3.
well, the 2
11,
people that were
17.
working on their things
Yes.
are seasick as fuck.
Oh,
That
thank
makes
You
God.
are
sense, yeah.
bedridden.
Yeah.
Banana's like, I'm used to it,
Good
baby.
thing I
Let's do
already
it. I'm puking
Was
all
fucking-
building a hospital.
You both found, buckets.
There's
It's
a-
totally
well, there's a
interrupts your
sink
time.
in my
But for the
area,
next
yeah.
hour, you 2 are puking your guts out into a bucket
So glad
under
I
your
took the
bed.
drama.
That seems fair.
I mean,
The plant, the
drama,
Dramamine.
drama,
I'm still
mommy.
carving.
Yeah.
No,
Amen.
you're not.
No,
You're
It's an algae
definitely
and it's really amazing.
You're like, I
You
got
take the
drama
condition
balls on that
sickened.
shit before you
Drama,
Chewed up on
mommy.
chewed on some algae, can't
It's,
mix it.
it's a gummy.
Heal myself in any way.
No,
we don't have a paladin.
this is not a medical affliction. This is a
If I
psychological
die, I'm just
affliction.
gonna be Tika. So.
It's physiological.
Yes, yeah. This is not.
'Cause I
But I think the only
I
person
spent
that
a
can
lot of
cure that
time
I
is
die,
a
I'm gonna be
paladin
butter
with
chicken.
The one, because you have to be able to.
I would
guess
eat that.
Lesser restoration removes things like that, but I
Her
can't
name
do
is
it
Tika
because I'm
Dornfeld.
currently
She's-
vomiting.
Oh, not
She's-
Tika Masala.
No.
So,
I like Tika fish.
He's roasting.
10 hours later,
Wow.
Okay,
10
you
hours
have
later, I'm
sailed
vomiting. I'm gonna
out
need
in
some
the
water.
shroud.
4, 8,
Okay.
10 hours. That's 40 knots.
Water for you, unless you have water
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah.
Or
You
4
guys-
squares.
Are about to turn eastward.
Do we have a ship?
That's our ship. His
That's
D20 is our ship.
That's our ship.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are about to turn eastward, and
The natural
That
one is our
is-
ship.
That's
oh my god.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the chest out of the bag of holding.
That's
Now that I
fair.
see this abomination that
That's
we're
the
about to
natural
approach.
one. That
Going
was a
for the
7
green
roll.
lantern, but it's in the
Great,
chest,
guys.
in the bag of holding.
Great, because you guys were about to.
Eat shit and die.
No, you guys are deep. You guys are in the light part of the shroud, but it's still obscuring your deck. You can't see the front or the back of the boat. You pull the chest out of the bag of the holding. You pull the green lantern out of the bag of the holding. Like I said before, it seems to have no access point, but now that you're in the shroud,
And we're moving 4 knots.
I'm gonna be with Raw.
it lights up a green light that
I'm gonna call
encompasses
you
the whole
whenever
deck.
I see
The
that.
Green Lantern.
The green lantern encompasses the whole deck. Now you can see a little bit past the front of your ship and a little bit past the back.
Where's the green lantern
about
from?
The green
Uh,
lantern.
The Green
Lantern.
Lantern that we found.
Oh.
30 feet of bright light in front of your deck and 20 feet in dim light. And that's a radius. So that'll be 30 feet
30
of
feet
bright
radius.
light, but it's all green. 30-foot radius around your ship, and 20 feet dim light that is also green. Everything on the deck is this eerie green color. You've finished your crossbow. You have finished setting up your surgery table.
Have I finished vomiting?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's
For
the
now.
important part.
You guys are both now.
I'm gonna drink some water.
You guys are. You're not very good seafarers. That's
From
what that
where?
roll is all about.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you were.
not at all.
I want to high five Wyla.
Right now it's calm.
I'm pretty sure
And
my
you guys-
tail
Low
gives me,
five
like,
behind the
extra
back,
balance.
bitch. Killing it.
Maybe not in the water.
Maybe
on the
not.
water.
Maybe not your brain or your stomach or whatever mechanism it is that's causing
Inner
Inner
ear.
ear fluid. Yeah.
So, yeah. So you guys, it's pretty calm waters right now, but we're about to roll to see if that remains in.
Welcome to
Is
the
everybody
world.
rolling?
Wait, what? We lost 2 what?
Just him DM land.
Is it
Mooring, please.
sandstone? No.
Man,
Nah.
that's so dumb that it's like not difficult terrain. If you just made it difficult terrain, I would have been fine.
Your butt
Mhm.
stickers all over.
That's not difficult terrain. It's just the ocean.
We're sailing east.
We are.
Are we all
Ship's
rolling?
just rock.
Yep. I'm letting you see the roll, but no.
Oh, okay.
This is for the weather. This just happens.
Oh God.
Since I'm the DM,
So
I have
much
to make it happen.
responsibility.
Let's just put on the
So
pirate
we're
I mean,
pretty
during moments,
tense.
like, when he throws that kraken
Hours
at us,
later.
that's
This
like
is the middle of the
one of the
night.
best.
Like it's like 4 a.m. or some shit. Because
It's
we were.
midnight.
Yeah. Okay.
fucking great. Yeah.
Midnight.
So yeah. Yes.
Weather.
Mm-hmm.
Am I ready for some? I'm like this.
I only have red. Like, okay. We can
Wind direction.
buy my
Oh, you guys are sick. Great.
No, we're better now.
I'm
Got it.
feeling super fine.
I've thrown up everything I could.
Well, I guess
I
we'll wait
ate
to
some
see
gilly
what happens
weed.
because I need a favor of one of you.
What do you need?
I'm gonna
Mama
try to.
needs a tricorn.
Um,
I got
She's a
some
leather
studded
worker.
leather. Captain, please honor me, please, please.
You can
Something
make her a
better than a
hat.
high five. You make me a tricorn hat with the studded leather we got.
All right, Mary.
Happy rat.
I need you to make
Studded leather tricorn.
an intelligence check
Wireless
at a disadvantage.
at a disadvantage.
So that means you roll your d20 twice and then take the lowest number.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh,
But you do get to add your bonus at the end. So.
at the end of the shitty one.
Yeah.
4.
Or hopefully. 10. So you gotta choose the
4
4.
plus 3, 7. So I got 7. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we have no idea you failed.
I don't
Yeah.
know why I failed and
You're
what
doing
I
a great
failed
job.
We don't know. We're all
Well, it's
ignorant.
just
Because we know
practice
you're
for
Unless you
memory.
tell us, you're like, I'm kind of sure.
Well, as
Fuck
far
it.
as she knows, she did a good job too.
It's true.
No practice like bad practice.
All right, so the
See
rain.
what happens when I start making
You know that the
potions.
rain has cleared up.
See what this does.
We're about to invent
We got one more
Dramamine,
roll.
I hope.
I
Oh
don't
God.
like that. I don't like that.
What is that?
100.
46?
Take it away.
Take it out of here, this metal nasty.
We have a bad
Dungeon
feeling about
Master
46.
guy.
Wait,
This
before
like
we all had
actually
metal, you remember
damage.
Travis like just
I remember the dragon fire metal drop, and I won't ever forget it.
That was a really loud noise, yeah.
There's so many.
Pretty
That's
good.
that's what stands out.
You take 86 damage. Halved, right?
The wind seems
That was
It's a
halved.
tone.
That
different.
Was halved.
The wind seems.
Wonderful.
I know
and
exactly what to do.
It's really
It
bad.
seems to be blowing somewhere between the northwest and the southeast.
Wow.
You
That's
do know
this
that 10 hours have passed, and so that it's probably time to turn east.
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn east too.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell all of you beautiful people that it looks like the rain is clearing. So yay! Hopefully, I have some sunnies for my delicate eyes, and
We gotta make her some sunnies.
also we should probably go east really soon, and the wind is being stupid. So, but we should go east for sure.
time to go east.
Alright, you seem pretty sure.
I
so-
feel really good
She's
about
pretty
going
confident.
east.
Right.
I don't trust the wind. It's being very
So I take the wheel. To my
weird
thing.
right now.
You
Let's turn
trust.
that way.
Alright,
Whatever.
so you need to.
I'm doing my thing. Whichever way it is.
Maybe you can make me some wooden sunnies at some point. My,
Like wooden stunner shades.
no, like hipster
That's what I
style
saw with
wooden.
like blinds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think while
That she
we're-
could that are functional. That she can
Hey,
open and
Twist
close
them
the
so they like
blinds.
slightly open or close.
That's what I
Wow.
foresee.
while we are doing this, I want to.
Do you think I don't know my cordinals?
No, I'm just making one so we can have her
Oh,
in here.
okay.
I wasn't like giving it to you, I was like putting her in there. It's not drawn as that. Of course you know your shit. It's just nice to look at have
It's
visual-
What
really
the
pretty.
fuck is east?
It's Weast, I'm pretty sure.
East. Sorth.
Alright, just make an intelligence check.
Right? Oh, I don't have any added intelligence, so it doesn't matter. What does that say?
19.
I'm smart today.
What?
The barbarian.
Alright,
I have a strong feeling
you
about
successfully
Very
maneuvered the
strong.
ship eastward bound.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Down.
He's bound
Takes
down.
down and down.
You know.
Sure.
Shit, I had one more action item. Lost it.
Dang,
Like,
Brian.
Some hotcakes, peanut butter.
Brian's Merry Christmas.
Ever
that
feel
was
like
kinda my
David
I know,
idea.
I
Brian?
just like the hotcakes, but the peanut butter
Mine's
coffee.
they were good. Yeah.
I didn't like any of their other cookies.
So can I use
I
the
miss
herbalism
no. We
kit
used
to
to
like
have the
try to
oatmeal
make
raisin.
medicine?
I miss.
I
I
never
love
really
oatmeal
had those.
cookies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never really had
Like if I want to try to
the
make
best cookies
motion
ever are the
sickness
ones when you're doing
medicine,
shrooms and you put double the amount of butter.
D&D
That's the
Dramamine,
best
is that like a thing?
And then you bring them to me.
Yeah,
Like
like
you
it's
try to
20.
churn butter.
Yeah.
I
Like a
did
medicine
not
shake?
like that. I didn't expect
Uh,
Oh,
that.
I
At a
did. I thought it
disadvantage.
was hilarious.
I was like, this looks.
Because you're using the book, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it was a wonderful
I'm gonna try
adventure. It made me laugh a lot.
The
That
spreading
one was
of the
Yeah.
pan. I was like,
11
those
plus my
worked out
medicine.
well.
I'm about
Gonna
those
eat
cookies
That one
anyways.
was 17,
So
so
we can touch them.
11
I don't
is
even
the
remember.
lowest.
And not eat those.
We just probably just did it.
And my medicine is plus 8, so 19.
These are good.
Right.
Get it.
I did it good.
Very greasy.
You
It's like
We're like making them into little balls.
made a very bitter tasting drink.
Excellent. I'm gonna
No.
drink it.
It's like oily head.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
You got
What are
this,
you
Baldy.
making a drink out of?
10 is my
I should
total.
have wished you luck.
oh, I just found another action
good.
item.
Is it poison? Because I have advantage on
No,
it.
it's not.
I have
Okay.
advantage
Good,
on
yeah,
poison
you're
too.
okay.
Alright, I feel alright.
Poison
There's, like,
buddies.
bitters.
I'm going into like.
Now that the boat seems to be like doing okay, and I'm not sick,
You're welcome.
I want to go to my wood pile that I brought on the boat the other day
You and your wood.
and look for.
I like it.
You and your horns.
I want to look for a nice long stick,
Go on.
and I want to make a fishing pole.
Okay, are you guys staying up? Because it is midnight.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean,
I
I
wanna
guess
say
Oh,
is drive the
that's
boat.
a
So.
solid plan.
I would
Okay.
like to stay up because daytime sucks on the sea.
Unless Malarkey wants to come up and try his
Okay,
hand
that's
at
fair.
Or my eyeball.
driving
I want
line,
to
do
do
like a
use any
short
spells.
rest
I'm comfortable
and
with
make
that.
a fishing pole.
I just hopefully just drank
Yeah,
Dramamine,
I'll,
so I'm
I'd
going
say-
to sleep.
That's well
I'm like,
within your
yeah, fuck
abilities.
it,
I would
fuck
guess.
it.
I can
It's not
hold-
like you
I
can
can
get any
hold
spells,
the,
so I
uh,
can't use any, so fuck
He'll
it.
steer while
the
I
steering wheel while she sleeps, right?
I'm staying up for the
Yeah.
first 4 hours.
Alright.
Here.
I'm
I'm
gonna be doing that.
You gonna steer the course?
Yeah.
No, hell no. If
While
I'm
I
staying up for the first 4 hours, there's no way in motherfuck
You're
that I
gonna
will
steer?
let you touch that.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
not gonna let the cook drive?
Sorry, Malarkey. I'm
You have
sorry.
nothing to cook, and I'm trying to.
That was my bad.
Oh, no,
Just-
I
But
got
I
a
have nothing to cook. He has a
I got a
backpack full of
shitload,
food.
yeah.
Sorry for
Which I'm
spanning.
giving you because you're the cook.
You
course.
pass
Okay,
out
well,
whenever you
please.
want to
I
pass
have
out,
tons
baby.
of
As the
salted
company
I'll
meat.
pick up
doctor,
the
I
pieces.
assume that you will be
Yes.
supplying me
Did you
with
say
all of my
company doctor?
ingredients.
Absolutely.
All right.
Company
So
doctor.
never mind.
Well, it depends how
Mindless
this blue
taking
guy
over
goes.
driving while I sleep.
Okay.
If things
What?
get dire, you'll
Coordinate
need
shifts.
a medical examination.
We can hang out together. I'm gonna reminisce on old times with Malarkey
But
while
I'm
he's
gonna
with
sleep
me on
most
the.
of
And I'm gonna be like,
Fuck, there we
what?
go.
You don't
Okay.
remember
Check your phone just
Us?
because I'm paranoid.
sailing? You.
It'll be 79 degrees in Seattle tomorrow.
Okay. But Autumn was like, Finn wants to go sleep, and he
It's
needs
for
to
okay.
That was like
That's-
2
I
hours
know,
ago.
I know.
Cookies.
And I ignored it.
I
Alright.
told her to
That's-
put Raya on in there.
I want to watch that, but with his baby knees.
What? Raya?
Some
And
Right,
Last
yeah.
Dragon.
So
The last
Sleeping.
dragon.
I hate
sleeping, sleeping. Short rest for
Fishing pole.
fishing pole.
Nice.
Should
Not
be making
sleeping.
a net, but I don't have
Should
any
I
shit to make a
swim?
net, so
Again and find more
no
bees.
trawling.
You would have to swim very fast. I mean,
Yeah, you're in the open ocean, and we're moving at 4 knots.
Oh, we're moving still.
4 knots.
Nah,
I think so,
might
right?
need
Isn't that what I said?
you were.
Because I might
That's,
have
I
to
put
sleep.
I
We're
put the
definitely
dice there,
doing
and I put it
something
as a
to be
4
watched.
Can I
to
read my book?
signify
My
a speed
nautical
check.
book?
Hell yeah.
You
Go ahead
could.
and keep
I
track.
haven't
Right.
really worked out about active and passive reading because, like I told you, as long as you have it on you, every check that you make
Can I
actively
just keep throwing
work
dice
towards
and checking things?
your progress. So
I can't do that. While they're doing their shenanigans, I can't like.
you can do a check to see like how fast you're going and if you're on course, and use the book to help you.
Okay.
Go ahead, disadvantage.
Roll twice.
19.
Hopefully
And-
the next one's high, too.
Higher.
High as balls.
14.
Okay, at 3, right? Wait, what?
17.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's 17.
You better
No.
highlight
That means I
it.
don't learn anything.
Highlight
No,
those
but you
chunks
figured
off.
it out. Everything's illuminated green and it's weird and it's dark, but you seem to get a sense from going up to the crow's nest.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You don't
and I
see
see some
any.
of my feathers that I left there when I changed form, and I
Sure.
make a cute little head.
Awesome. I love it.
Oh, we
You
got
make
a
yourself
little...
into a headband, and in making that headband, you notice the feathers blowing in a.
Get it?
You notice the feathers blowing in a northeast direction.
Okay.
You gather from that you were sailing at a 135-degree angle, and that's right, 135-degree angle,
You okay, Nana?
and so you have slowed.
I know.
Um,
it's too painful. You look like you're gonna be
You're
seated
still.
again.
It seems like you're still moving fast, but you notice that the wind and the sails have changed, and you now are not getting pulled as far. You're up there. The sails below you. You can see a little bit of luffing, which tells you that you're actually going at 2 knots.
It's bluffing.
Bluffing.
It's just
Bluffing.
fucking with ya.
Luffing.
Bluffing.
That's when a sail goes, or it makes that sound.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's bluffing,
Bluffing.
which means what?
L-U-F.
Bluff. Bluff.
Luff.
Bluffing.
Oh,
Miles
like
the bee.
flirting.
So instead of being pulled taut,
I
it's got
love
a little bit
you.
of looseness.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I love you.
It's luffing, which means what?
The
So-
sails are like going like
They're
this.
No, I
loose
got
instead
that
of
part.
taut.
But which means what though for direction?
We're
and
going
stuff?
slow.
If it's luffing, it means
Oh,
that
okay.
they don't. You don't have full sail.
Right.
Full wind sails.
We're not quite going.
You're not going 4 knots
4
anymore.
knots anymore. Okay.
Yeah, you said 2.
Yeah, from up there you can see the trail of water behind
We're
you. You
not-
can see that you slowed.
Going the knots.
Please, your full name.
And you guys travel at that. So let's see. At 2 knots, you get.
Yeah.
Really important information, you guys.
Yeah, information that you get.
We ignorant.
I'm below.
We're driving.
No, you were
You
here.
better
You
be
went
making
we're
some
here,
good
so
fucking breakfast,
you're-
sir. I want some biscuits ready by 5 a.m. before I
No,
have to go to sleep.
We don't have
Thank you.
flowers, so that might be difficult.
So dawn is
What do you-
breaking.
we have rice though.
No, we have a
Make
shitload
some
of meat.
rice flour, but sorry.
I can make fried rice.
Gluten-free biscuits.
Hey, Hawaiian
only for
breakfast.
you.
Hawaiian breakfast is rice and eggs.
Spam.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm listening
It's
Okay.
at the speed.
to the
track.
knowledge.
It was at the speed you changed it.
If you don't mind, I'm using seawater to cook the
What are you
rice.
talking about?
That sounds even better. That sounds really
The
good.
die was on 2 because we're in 2
Like
knots.
breathe and eat and
Okay.
shit and sleep in that shit. I love the water.
But
I don't know.
seawater, right?
Please
Sounds so
don't
good.
shit in that
Thank you.
water. I'm using it
Everybody
to cook
shits in
the
the
rice.
water.
You changed it.
Dude, that
Okay.
that fish shit tastes
Okay.
good.
She'd be like, "You're
It's
welcome."
Even better. Sorry.
What's that called?
He's distracting you with
Mocha.
delicious rice
Yes.
recipes.
That's
Hamburger.
in the cook.
Yeah,
egg,
rice and
rice,
hamburger.
and
yeah.
spam.
Yeah.
Rice, egg,
Hawaiian
hamburger,
breakfast.
Oh my god.
No, local.
We're not
Loco
supposed to
moco.
socialize during the
Telling you
game,
spam and
guys.
eggs.
Yes.
Well, we gotta have a.
Spam and eggs was my breakfast for a couple weeks in a row.
How long have we been asleep at this point?
0
Segue.
hours.
So you guys have been steering the boat.
Dreaming
You've been
spam.
asleep for about 6 hours.
6 hours. So
The
okay.
sun's just rising.
It's fair.
Is that
It's a
long
fair
enough
amount
to
of
count as a long rest?
It's
Is
fat.
that a long rest?
Okay, so then we've gone. Why is the
That's
ship over there?
Yeah, it is.
No, the
No,
ship
this
is
is the
not
ship
over
here.
We
there.
might have been blown off
That's
course.
the
Who
ship.
fucking
No,
knows?
no, it was in the spot.
1, 2.
It was
No,
in the
Travis
right-
just put it
Thought you
there.
were steering.
Yeah. Travis put it like right here.
No, this should be.
Come on, don't let
No,
it
because we
fly.
went.
we slowed
Stop
Because we
letting
did
it crash.
1, 2, 3,
This is all your
4, and then
fault.
we did 24. Oh, so it should be about here.
Yeah.
A little bit past that.
What did
It should
you
be about there.
I think we're just approaching the blue hole though, or else it
No,
would've
because
been
we did
big
40 knots
fight.
and then we just did 24.
Alright.
Oh, 24. We just did 20. So yeah, we should be a little bit behind.
You guys are good.
I need to know
Serious.
how to navigate.
Like,
Excuse
you
me,
like-
Captain.
Casually moving here, and then you're like, no. Here.
This
Hold
is
on.
how Maya and I work all the time in every situation. She's like, no, it's a CP, and I'm like, iNaturalist says beach pee, and she's like, well, I'm gonna call it CP because it's cuter.
It's
It's
true.
like how we function all the time.
It's so much cuter. Why did they call it a beach pee when you could call it a sea? Duh.
They put the wrong people in charge always.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that would be none. Yeah, you guys wake up at 6 a.m. The green light is a little bit less as the sun's kind of burning a little bit through the shroud. You can see like the dot of the sun as you would like through a cloud, but you can't quite see it. The ship has lost all wind in its sails.
Danger.
Uh-oh.
The luffing.
Malarkey even said, "Uh-oh, you guys, this
That's
is not
definitely
good."
Isn't that the
You
thing
know
that makes
that's
us go
not good.
places?
Well,
Yes,
we're right by
ma'am.
the blue hole, so if we're no wind, that kind of makes sense because it's a fucking hole.
And you do. I rolled on the chart.
Dash
actually.
the navigator. Hello.
Yeah, and about in the dim light, about 50 feet off the starboard bow, you see a very dark discoloration in the water that's humongous. And
I think it's the correct.
and
I hope.
you guys gather that is
I hope it's just the
possibly
ocean's
the blue
bubble.
hole.
Okay.
So short rest, long rest.
Long rest.
We did a long rest. I didn't do a rest
I
at all.
did a short rest. I'm going to notice the no wind happening.
Yeah, Malarkey said, "Uh-oh, what's that mean?"
Completely ignore it. I see the blue hole on one side. That's cool.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna
that was
throw-
dramatic.
I'm gonna
That is
throw
dramatic.
my
Are we dead?
fishing line off to the other side.
Okay.
I had the blue hole.
So we're stuck.
No.
wind.
Blue hole's over there. Fishing line going on the other side.
You guys are kind of bobbing back and forth in the water, but still heading like at a crawl speed towards the direction of the hole.
Well, do we
This
got the
is,
rudder,
uh,
right?
This is
I'm
a weird
awake now.
one.
Are we
You have
awake?
the rudder. Yeah, you guys have woken up.
Okay.
I have a.
I'm gonna make the
idea.
exec. Okay, what's your idea?
I can cast a gust of wind, and I can like stand there and blow wind into the sails to get us moving.
Yeah, but also we don't move forward, so I want to
Well,
steer
we don't want
away.
to move into the blue hole. That's
So I
want to
steer away from this hole. I want to like turn,
So you
Do
want
you
to go.
hear what the captain's doing?
guys. Steering away from this black hole.
No, steer towards the black hole.
It's a blue
Unless you
hole.
call on your god
Looks
and give us
black.
the
I'm in the blue
affirmation that
hole.
that is
Why is it
absolutely
blue?
correct, the answer is no.
It looks black to me. So
It's
I'm
a
just
water
saying.
It says do it.
universe.
Oh, what makes it blue?
It's
It's
water.
That
just-
was it,
it's
Tinker.
literally
That was
just
in the-
ocean
that was in
going
the-
down.
I just
I'm
made
one
an
of his
executive
favorite.
decision to start
It's
steering
Ursula.
away
As
from
is
this
your
hole.
right, my king.
Ursula's spinning.
Yeah.
Didn't Ursula get like stabbed through the chest though?
At the
Yeah, it
end,
was very
not,
painful.
She
No,
first
that she
made
like
the
fell
beautiful
off
hole.
a boat or something.
Obviously.
She was like human and fell
She
off a
got
boat.
boated.
She got a big boy.
I'm gonna look to Cage Crab Boy and look. What's he doing?
She did get pierced through. the
What's he
heart.
doing?
You go search for him and you find him on the lower deck,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
like zonked out on a hammock, just.
All right. Well,
This fucker.
I don't know if there's any water near me or anything. If there's no water near me, I'm
Spit on
gonna
him.
slap him. I'm not beyond me. I'm either gonna slap him on the chest awake or hit him with water, but I'm assuming.
All right,
there's
so
no
you
water.
Face?
slap him on the chest
Yeah.
awake. Hoi, Captain.
Yeah, Vice President to you.
This is President Viceness.
Look around. Does this
Good
look
morning.
familiar?
He jumps down.
Good morning, sweet crabby angel of mine. What? You recognize this?
Yeah, looks
What's
like the
going
lower
on?
deck of the ship to me. You hungry? I'm hungry. We should
Come
eat.
up to
Where's the
deck
cook?
with me now. I'll feed you
Okay.
breakfast up top. I need your eyes. Come with
What do
me.
we see? Yep, ocean air. Smells good. We're not moving. No wind. That always sucks.
All right. So what do you normally do at this
Down.
point?
Look down.
We're near the butthole.
Oh, how near the blue
Like
hole?
right next to it.
Oh dear. That's not good.
Baldric?
We have no wind. That's not.
Baldric?
I can make some. wind.
Baldric?
Could be worse. I don't see any movement in the water.
Excuse me?
Repeat.
Repeat.
I don't see.
Movement.
I don't see any movement in
As
the
in
water.
fish people or different than fish people?
Sahugan.
Sahugan.
Or, you know, some people's
Hadouken.
accents.
Can
Sahugan.
you-
Baldric, it sounds like at worst we're going to be attacked by hordes of fish people, which I would like to avoid. Rahazara. What do you think about Baldric making us some wind to try and get us the fuck off course?
Do it.
I'm casting gust of
Nothing
wind.
bad
and
has
blowing it
ever
into the
happened
sails.
from Baldric making wind.
We love it when you make wind, honestly.
Alright,
Everybody
can
gather
you read me
around.
Gust of Wind?
Absolutely. I can make it really easy for you. Just hand it to you.
No, I'd like you to read it.
Alright. A line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet
Blow
wide,
it.
blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. 1 minute.
Oh my god. You better choose the right direction.
Each creature that
Consort
starts
with Mary.
its turn in the line must
I'm
succeed on
trying
a
not to
strength
start with
saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away
We
from
want to
the
go
line.
north-northeast.
Any creature in that line must spend double movement to move. The gust disperses gas, vapor, extinguishes candles, torches, similar unprotected flames in the area, lanterns, all that shit. 50% chance to extinguish things that are protected. And as a bonus action on each of my turns, I can move what direction it's facing.
Okay. So for 1 minute, you're casting Gust of Winds just on the back of
Yep,
the
just
sails?
concentration, trying to get wind going into the sails.
Okay, and you're steering the boat, Sam?
Yep.
I hope
Alright.
so.
Go
Well,
ahead and make
Malarkey
an
was stealing.
intelligence check.
We need to go north northeast.
Malarkey was steering the boat.
No, I got up and steered.
Yeah. She's in charge now.
I'm not.
Shake your dice.
16.
Okay.
Plus?
In which direction are you trying
No.
to steer?
Oh my god.
North northeast.
North by northeast?
Yep,
Okay.
listen to my direction.
Because if we go straight north, we could end up in the hole. So we kind of want to push north a little bit.
Yeah, well.
Alright,
This
so
is north, right?
The compass is there.
I don't want to go straight
Yeah.
north.
the sails start.
We want to go.
No, if we go straight north, we might get so off track.
Yeah.
Like we want to go a little northeast.
You've got
if we
1
go,
minute
if
of
we go
basically
straight,
a fart right
cool.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we
They're
go
very
east,
strong foot.
if we go east,
my
if that
heart's
hole
really-
is like a spinny, it could
Stop,
pull us
stop,
in.
stop.
So I think we should go north
Christ.
northeast.
I'm listening to the navigator. I'm trusting the navigator.
You're wrong. Don't trust me.
It's okay, I'm putting my trust in you because I'm fucking stupid. And I'm strong, but I'm fucking stupid. So,
I have intelligence with a disadvantage.
yep.
How big is the blue hole? Huge? Fucking enormous?
You
You
have to
can't
roll
see
for
all of
intelligence
it
for that.
through
Okay.
the shroud. You
Well,
just
that's not
see
good.
the corner of it.
Bigger than 100
The corner of the hole?
The corn hole.
Is there a corner of a hole?
Cornhole for short.
Yes, corner hole for
Alright,
sure.
so the boat starts turning slightly away from the blue hole on the I think east or northeast. Yeah. So over the port side, the boat starts turning. You're blowing gust of wind, and it's causing the sails to kind of luff a little bit, but you start getting a little bit of speed.
What if I,
Um,
like you were saying, would I know enough to know to, like, what you were talking about, like, blowing the winds
Make
to
an
the angle?
intelligence check.
Okay. I think that's a 9, and I don't think I have a bonus to
There should be a
intelligence.
line.
There it is on the bottom. Yeah, I don't have a bonus, so that's a 9.
Yeah, you keep blowing wind in the back of the sails. The boat is kind of creaking along. It starts rocking back and forth, and you start to see the part of the blue hole that you can see sort of coming around to starboard side, almost to the starboard aft, and on the back side between the blue hole and the boat, as you're turning, you see the water in this. It's halfway in the blue hole. You see the water start swirling in like what looks like a 50-foot radius. And the boat. See,
That'd be sick.
cannot make a check actually. You notice that the wind is blowing you away from. You're not in this swirling water, but you're probably 10 feet away from it. And the boat is actually like kind of staying in place with your forward direction versus the pull of this swirl of water that's starting to form.
Alright, I'm gonna keep holding the spell until it runs out. If it runs out before we figure out how to get away from this, I'm gonna do it again.
Alright, I want to go down to the starboard side, right? That's the side where the,
Starboard's the right side of the boat, yeah.
yeah, where the hole's on that side, right?
It's, yeah.
You said there's oars right down there?
They're on the lower deck.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going down.
You're gonna go down to the lower deck?
I'm just gonna try and help.
On the starboard side?
Row.
Yeah, so I can row maybe out of, right? Because you said it's swirling over there. I'm gonna try and like help, kind of.
Okay, as you're rowing, it's the one side. It's a huge boat, but the boat seems to looks to be turning just slightly away from the hole itself at a very, very slow pace, and it's taking. Actually, you should do strength check because it's a giant fucking aura.
Yeah, it's a big.
It's normally operated by 2 people.
For sure.
One person is rowing on one side.
Yeah, I'm trying.
To be fair,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
really
sure the
strong.
Oris are probably operated by 40 people.
Yeah. It's a 3.
3?
Noise.
Yeah, like barely moving. Like the oar's going like, and you're sweating trying to push this one oar. As you're steering, go ahead and make a strength check.
I can also do a spell.
It's like, I'm strong. Look it.
Balls.
Hey, Bo.
When Rahazara says balls,
You failed the
buckle.
strength check.
buckle.
Strength checks.
Oh,
is-
plus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
Balls.
14.
Tie yourself to the mast.
How does meets it work again?
Defender.
Defender.
Oh no. I think
Okay, yeah, so
Heavy.
you're holding the steering wheel steady, but you can feel it shaking in your hands. It's taking everything you've got right now just to hold it in
I'm
place.
giving you my best Amelia Clark face.
As the boat starts turning, now it's turned almost completely away from the whirlpool. Your wind spell is still going, and you guys see your crewmate looking over the side. He's looking at the whirlpool and he goes, "That's not good." And then he looks down over the edge and he goes, "Wow, look at that. That's really cool though. Interesting." And as he's staring, he just kind of like stops.
Just shove him overboard.
It's my
Seems to sort of
instinct.
freeze in place, like in this sort of this calm, gentle manner. He's just kind of like looking down over the edge.
Cool. What'd you see, man?
Yeah, what the fuck is up?
I don't know. It's really beautiful though.
Uh-oh.
No,
Siren.
no.
Siren.
Stop looking at it, man.
Yeah.
I can't.
Push him away.
Alright, I'm gonna
Somebody
just.
know
I'm
who has
steering.
strength?
I'm
You have
steering.
strength.
I know what it
You're
is.
you're on the lower deck.
Malarkey,
And
I have the
Somebody
You're on the
Malarkey
lower deck
give
blowing
him
your heart
strength.
out.
Malarkey, hold him with your sand arms.
What?
somebody hold
I
him.
think-
I have 0 strength.
I think I'm
Bird.
just gonna go check it out.
No.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
well, sign
I'm
up.
gonna
Motherfucker,
tie.
like-
I'm gonna tie a
That was
rope
nice
around
knowing
him.
you.
I would like to attempt to
Can I just
tie
like flip
a
the
rope
oar up? Like,
around him.
You probably have
I'm
no
gonna
idea
You don't
what's
really
going
know
on
what's going on up
Damn,
there.
that
I'm
was so
sorry. You're on the lower deck. You
That
split the party.
screw up trying to oars.
But
You're
fuck
sweating your
that.
fucking dragon skills
Wyla's
off. Like
tying him up.
I-
Wyla's tying him
I
up.
would like to attempt.
he
think
is
lizards-
totally passive about it. You're tying him up and he's just looking over the edge and he's
All
like,
right. Well, then
Tie
I'm
to
gonna
the
give the
mast.
rope
Yank
to
him
Malarkey.
down.
The
He's
end
like-
of
Tie it tight
he's
against
like, hey,
something.
wait, you're
Alright.
tying me up, but look at this. This is really beautiful.
No,
Don't look at it.
no. I know.
You
I'm
know
not
this
an
game.
idiot.
Alright,
I'm
someone
gonna
tie
give the
up
end of the
Malarkey
rope to
as
Malarkey,
well.
and I'm gonna
No,
look
tie
at you and be
Malarkey
like,
up
walk,
too.
look at me, walk backwards with the rope in your hand.
Hey,
Guys,
Malarkey, come
walk
here, look at this.
me.
No.
No. Okay.
Malarkey,
I'm gonna punch him. I'm
It's
gonna punch
really
him right in the
beautiful.
face.
I'm gonna
punching
cast
him in
a
the
spell.
face.
I'm casting a spell. I'm
Is that a
casting
sneak
control
attack?
water.
okay.
control
Which
water?
controls 100. Yeah, this is 4th level druid.
I don't think you have any 4th level
My
spells
fist is
yet.
drawn. It better be
Why
good, or
wouldn't I?
his jaws
I'm
get
fourth
knocked.
You have a
Yeah, but it
specific
doesn't
number of
work
spell
that way.
slots.
Yeah, spells. Because, like, I only have, like, 2 4th levels, and I'm level...
I'm gonna go look at what
I
he's
don't
looking
have
at.
any 4th level.
Can I
No, he
just-
can't.
Alright.
No, you can't just jump me if
So
I'm gonna
you've only
punch him in
got,
the
like,
face
one
or
in-
attempt
walked
You've
over
got,
to
like,
the
level
edge.
1
You
and
can't
level
skip
2
my
spells.
What? It
I
turns.
punched him in the face.
Okay.
You punched him in the face or
I
me in the
know,
face?
I punched the captive in the
That's
face.
You punch him in the face. It's very passive.
With
He
your-
just kind of like feels his jaw, but it doesn't seem
He
to
wants
bother
you to
him.
succeed.
He's just his eyes kind of start closing. You. Oh wait,
Go,
this is
join-
the wrong
join
page.
your gods.
No wonder I was like, why is there no information here? Jesus Christ. Okay,
It's usually
Um,
a key sign.
make a wisdom save.
You gotta find
Perfect.
the table. It's usually at the very beginning. Yeah.
Nat 1.
So she's level 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's got
You
3
look over the
cantrips.
edge
Force
and
time.
you see a big, beautiful ball of light.
Oh god, you
It's
look.
bomb-
bobbing
we're at level
just
4.
below the surface.
You get
And your peripherals,
Or
you
you
see a
get
couple
3
other
cantrips,
things,
4
but
first
you
level and
do
3
not
second
care.
level.
You feel this warm glow inside, and you feel
What is
drawn
that?
to stare
Never
at this
seen
light.
anything like this.
Um, you definitely would love to go take a closer look or just feel the warmth a little bit more as you see things in your peripheral not bothering you at all. While he's saying things in his peripheral, you guys hear scurrying up the sides of the deck, just clawing.
I'm coming up. Fuck that shit. I heard that.
Yeah, you heard it. You come running up to the top deck.
I'm gonna say together.
You see three. Sorry, no. You
Wait.
see.
Are we away from the swirling now?
No, you're still there. It's you're caught in this battle between Jim's wind pushing.
Sorry.
So I
It's
I
also
missed it.
turning slightly.
So if I don't keep holding on, we're in trouble.
If you don't keep holding on, you're gonna turn a lot faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry, would this be considered being charmed?
Yep.
Okay, then it's an 18. I have advantage.
Oh.
Too late.
Yeah. You're charmed. You gotta
Yeah,
remember that
next
next time.
time.
I just
Fuck.
remembered that I was
Yeah.
a half elf.
Well, next time. I should have remembered that too, honestly.
My bad.
So you see 4 horrendous creatures. Like they've got like gross green flesh
Can I see
dangling
them?
off their body, huh?
Can I see them?
Why would you not be able to see them?
I'm just wondering because I was doing the thing.
Oh, the wind. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely see them. You're concentrating on blowing the wind, but you see them come up. 3 on one side of the deck and 1 on the other. The one on the other side is armored. Like we're talking like
I'm gonna
beautiful
change the
green
wind gust to point at the armored one.
plate armor. And the other 2 get on deck. Just 2 of them have spears and 1 of them is just barehanded, and they're like.
How
Two
are we going with the
dogs
battle?
are just,
How
like,
are we going with
hanging
the battle?
down.
When battles, don't we like? It sounds like it's the beginning of the battle. Don't we
Malarkey.
start with
As soon as it
Constitution?
How
starts,
strong are you?
initiative.
You
rolls.
How
hear.
strong am I?
Yeah.
We might
You
I'm
hear
about a
those.
+3.
You hear the armored one
This feels like battle.
call out to the 3 others in a very strange and alien voice. It sounds kind of like.
Nope.
Can
Um,
I recognize
I
this
know-
language?
They
all
stabilize
of it.
themselves. He looks over the side of the boat and goes towards the whirlpool and is like. And
My pencil.
everyone roll for initiative.
Can I recognize this language?
I know
this is when I get
primordial.
advantage, right?
Yes.
None of you know this language.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cause
it's
You
gonna
know
be your
Sahuagin?
D20 and then this
No.
one. The
What do you add?
initiative in the middle.
Your dex bonus.
What the fuck is my D20?
whatever.
What the fuck is some
Did you
oh,
roll
I
twice?
go in there with banana. Way to go.
I fucking hate
Oh,
this.
yeah,
Banana.
Sweet.
You get to go first. Is essentially what that means.
Unless someone else rolls 20.
That's true. Christina Malia.
I got a 22.
We were listening to that last night. Dip him low. Bring it up
Exactly.
slow.
When did you check our languages? Like earlier today, or
I didn't check
because I
yours.
just did
'cause you
my
didn't have-
language today.
No, I didn't check yours. But do you speak Sahuagin?
No.
Sahuagin?
I don't
Okay.
speak Singan. The ones I added were primordial and undercommon.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense for your character too.
Yeah.
Quarters. There we go.
You're more sleepy than me.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
I'm drinking hot.
Bullshit. Faster.
But you're still on your first cup.
Yeah, noob. Cybot.
Will you hand me my pencil?
All right.
Sorry, still.
Initiative.
14.
Initiative.
17.
Don't forget to add your bonuses.
Yeah. I did.
What
Uh,
bonuses come from
initiative.
what for initiative?
Here,
Your Constitution modifier.
So
Dex
this one.
modifier.
Dex
21.
Oh, Dex modifier.
Dex modifier?
She rolled
Very
a
good
20.
at nat 20.
Nah,
21.
it's yeah. It's
Nat
there
20?
for you.
Nat
Yeah,
20.
nat
Nat
20.
20.
That always matters.
I don't know what nat
It doesn't
means.
always matter.
Natural. Like if you roll
So you
a
can
20,
add up to 20 with your
I
mod.
can't
So-
add anything modifier.
you don't need to.
Oh.
It means
Natural
like
is
the
this
highest
is
of the
like
highest.
Yeah.
yeast.
It's like
It-
100.
You'll roll
I
a
shopped for die
tiebreaker
and they said
if someone else does.
Just like
Yeah.
a 1 is like the absolute. You eat shit. 10.
Yeah, 20,
fuck.
like rolling a 20,
Yeet or oof.
15.
Yeah,
roll for yeet.
exactly.
Yeah, rolling a natural 20 is like the best you can
You
roll,
get a
and
one is
rolling
one
is
a 1
oof.
is the worst.
It's
you
worse
can
than
do.
oof.
Yeah.
It's
It's
stabbing
like-
yourself with
Yeah,
your own
that
ass.
Automatic
one, the one
failure.
that they had on the die was.
It's more like
fuck.
sending out your axe,
Can I get
fucking
that
up,
pencil
pulling it
sharpener,
back,
please?
and
And
fucking
hitting,
up,
hitting yourself in the chest.
yeah,
It's
Your
a
ass.
negative.
Raw, you're the
One
and
is
almost
safe.
bleeding out,
And then
Yeah,
ripping
I'm
it out
getting those
to kill a minute.
when I'm ready to
And
spend
then
$65
bleeding out.
That was
on-
sick. And
I
I still
want
have
rubber.
like
I want
serious
rubber.
stress about it.
What?
Oh, the Minotaur situation where I like stabbed myself in the chest and like
Oh,
it
shit.
was just like it was so
I
It's
sick.
like
did
a
order
natural
my
20
character,
followed by
though.
a natural 1.
Oh, nice.
Was
I
good.
gotta order.
yeah,
a character
maximum
too.
damage,
You should.
minimum
You could-
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Just
Don't
like
make
a
it
lot
yellow
happening
though,
then.
because I'm gonna puke
So
on
like
you
when I think
bunches.
about it, I'm like, oh my god.
It's a big blue wobbly road.
Sorry.
You
Secret.
should be so sorry.
Whoa.
Children have contacted you.
Trav,
Yeah,
I
they
commend
have it.
you for your
What the heck?
sobriety while DMing.
Oh, thank you.
I could not do it.
He's like, actually, I'm plastered, but thank you.
Barely
Blast.
holding this together.
Do you guys want to end the session here? Because you seem kind of sleepy.
No.
I'm
No.
I'm like the
we can
most
keep
like,
going.
Yeah, we got to combat.
I'm fine to keep
but
going.
if
Yeah, I want one
I'm
battle.
coffeeed up now.
Just one battle. Would be nice.
fuck shit up.
Hopefully it's not a brutal one where we all regret.
He's like holding the makers just like so nonchalantly.
Oh my god, well I better pee while I can
Thanks,
or else
Sam.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah, let's make a quick tea break.
I want some.
You gotta go?
Okay, let's
I
go.
gotta pee
Pee at
too.
the
You're
same
the
time.
master.
Yeah.
It's your
And
house.
I need all this space.
Yeah. Guess what? Are you proud of me? I'm awake.
I
Yeah,
am.
I'm proud of
awake
you.
the whole time. You know why? Because I didn't work 10 hours.
I'll leave some more, but I'm letting Travis
I'll
pee
pause the music.
first.
I got pizza, so.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm
I'm
setting
gonna
up
go
with them.
Okay.
upstairs and pee.
Okay,
Good
sick.
luck. Smells
Me
like
too. Okay, never
We're
mind.
going
pee
where?
up
We're gonna
there.
all pee because you know.
I did not ever smell that.
Smell
I'll get you
pee.
more coffee, sweetheart.
Just that like
I'm
boy,
good.
I
Thank you.
just
Oh, okay,
toilet
never mind.
seat smell.
It's okay, I'll just drink whiskey now.
Okay, baby.
Yar.
Where's the big one that was right
What
here?
is it again? It's like butt.
There's a big piece
Berries.
of paper right here.
Butt berries.
Oh, thanks.
What's your password again?
Lunch.
Fuck,
666.
yes.
Butt berries
Oh, looks like this one got got
666.
too.
My birthday.
That's your birthday?
He's
My
bad,
60s.
though.
That was my 21st birthday. 666.
666.
On that day, I was in a movie theater watching the new Omen with these teenage girls sitting in front of me that were the worst.
They usually are.
Oh my god.
Maya, look at this one.
Like, it's one thing to be screaming and
she's a
annoying in a
little
horror
better
movie, but it's a totally other thing to be screaming and annoying during every part of the horror movie.
Well, but no, because she has the horn. She has the horns and then the gem. You know, so I felt like it was a little better match to me than the mushroom chick.
I kind of like the mushroom.
I like the mushroom chick a lot, but it's not in my backstory at all.
Yeah, but aren't you a wood? Oh, you're a dark elf.
I'm a foresty dark elf. So
I like that. I like
I
the
really
veil
like
on
it
it.
too.
Like
Look
it
at
looks,
Jim.
Look at the veil on that. Isn't that sick? It looks like a
Oh
mushroom.
shit.
It's a mushroom druid.
That's awesome.
I like her. She's really cool, but it's not really part of my backstory. So I was like thinking this chick was a little better, like a little more like my character, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's good.
With
It's
the
very wood elf
Maya, I
druid.
don't have the stuff on here.
yeah, and it still has the animal and the woods. Like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
all plants,
What do you?
because a lot of them
I
were
had
like,
these containers, and I had.
which is funny.
Oh, I moved them
because-
over
and then
here.
I like this one a lot because
Well, you
it's
moved stuff
dark.
for the sandwiches, so.
But Maya
That's
thought
why
it
I
was
moved
too
it.
dark.
My
Did you
bad.
fuck up your shit? No, I didn't.
Oh no, that's good.
Yeah, I I like her too. But so look at she has a ribcage skirt.
Rad.
So I thought that was a little. Maya
It's
thought
a
that was a
little-
little too dark.
It's a little slanted more towards like necromancer, wizard kind
Yeah.
of. But again, it just depends on the spells you pick. You can be a, you know,
Yeah, I'm in a dark wood elf,
Yeah,
so
you
it's
can
kind of
do-
like I like the
mhm,
skull plus the dark.
like you can do more
Oh.
like the
Yeah.
infests.
The what?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there's a, you know,
Oh
like,
my
the
god.
infests where you, yeah, you cover them in bugs.
Yeah, I got
basically,
that
Bro,
where
I
you
did not,
scream
like-
and
Yeah,
run. Yeah, you
I
can
love
do
it
other
I
so
did not
much.
know how to,
Yeah,
because
I
I
was
had the
choosing
battle map
mostly
like this, and I was like, wait,
spells.
that's not how
Works,
boats and
yeah.
water work.
So I don't know.
The water's
like,
gonna
that's
be
what,
halfway
Yeah,
up the
dude.
hole, and then I was like,
still,
oh.
but I can't choose.
That's
one.
so that's so smart. What the
That's
fuck
I
are
feel like
these?
mushrooms a
Like do you
little
Lids?
too nice
Yeah.
for the
That's
dark elf.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Pencils.
Well, like,
Maya,
the
no,
whole-
Maya,
The
Maya,
Underdark,
sorry.
like where
Maya
the dark
knows
elves
how
are,
much I
is
like
all
her.
like mushrooms.
I
Like it's
know.
all mushroom lights, mushroom
Yeah.
everything, mushroom
Yeah.
monsters.
What do you
Oh,
think,
shit.
Sam? Okay, so I was thinking mushroom check. This is my mushroom druid option. Or this one's more of kind of like a
Oh,
death
yeah.
druid.
Oh,
It reminds
shit.
me of what are
She's
those
skulls.
mushrooms called that have the
And her skirt is
Oreos?
a
No.
ribcage.
what are the mushrooms called that have the
I know, and then this
That
one I thought was
lace
a good
on the
like
outside
mix.
of it,
Because
you can like force
her
them all around.
Yeah.
rafter has
They're
a
like
gem on it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a fair mix of like.
Fuck.
Very
I know what
It
you're
has
talking
like
about.
antlers.
Maybe.
I
thought
really
it was
like
Morel.
the
Where they've got like that
Moral.
lace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Morel.
Okay,
Yeah, morels.
Yeah, those
Which
are my
one?
two favorites.
I'm invisible.
yeah.
I'm leaning.
one again.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
leaning
I'm not
towards the skulls, I think.
Yeah.
But I love
That's
mushrooms.
pretty
So
sorry,
sick.
voices.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
You were still in the
Thank you
crow's
for
nest,
validating.
right?
I like the mushroom one
I
most.
screamed so
Or did you
hard
come down
over
from the
here.
crow's nest?
Okay, hopefully the cat isn't in
yeah, because I came down to help her at the.
Steering wheel?
Yeah.
Oh,
wheel.
okay. You're this
I know
cat
the
thing
mushroom
for
one in
now.
the house that
Okay.
pushes back is, like,
Yeah,
super
okay.
great.
I mean, I really like skulls. That's like my jam.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't have it.
Zara's
I
covered
know,
in
I'm
the
like,
skulls of
And then I
everything.
wasn't sure.
Banana
like,
just ran
okay,
up from the
so
lower
it's only
deck.
$10 more if I get the laboratory
And?
one with the
super
decoration.
stressed that we were gone.
On
and
the
she was like,
sides.
little, like, people
But it
were
makes it
just
a
like-
little harder, just a little harder.
Malarkey's looking over the
Especially
edge
with all the 20 inch
Like,
little
yeah.
buttons.
Unfortunately.
with Weird Guy and
Yeah.
Why
Wyla's
do you know better?
She was a
slapping
pretty-
Weird Guy.
Oh.
So this one's cool, but it's $10
Oh, wait,
more just
that
for
should be
a
this
different
side.
kind of. It's a rune font.
Oh, it's-
The font is rune numbers, and it's like $10 more just for a rune number.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well, I mean, you're not even
Malarkey.
doing
I do like it.
Wyla
more
wanted
than
to slap the
decoration.
shit out of
I
it.
do too. So I think like my final choice is probably gonna be this one. It's super simple.
I think I have a
Not
pretty
runes.
clear
Yeah,
line
it's
of
still
sight.
cool without any of the
It's
decorations.
simple enough and it has that moon on
You
the
have high ground, which is
I like
good.
it. I like
Yeah.
this one so
Well,
much.
for what I want to do,
That's
because
the one
I'm
I'm
already
leaning towards,
pushing
but
the sails,
65.
right? All I'm going to do is
So-
just
Like,
turn
maybe
the
like
fucking gust of
45
wind
for ours
and point it at
each.
that
Just
guy
a line
right in
right
front of
each.
you and
Yeah.
blow his ass
And
right
that's
off the
what
boat.
I'm like,
I mean,
I
it's
know
not going to
mine
kill him or
aren't as
anything
cool as
because he's a
yours, but, like,
fucking
dude,
merman,
but like 45.
but
like,
it'll take him off the
I
board for a
super
minute.
love
Yeah.
Labyrinth.
Mine are just like
Oh, and they're awesome. Yeah, I was looking at the metal ones too. The
Where do I
metal
come
ones
up?
are-
Where's
You
the-
came up here.
The metal
The
ones
fucking
that I
metal.
liked were. Where's the metal
The
ones?
stairs right there.
I like these metal ones. It's black metal with purple sparkles.
The metal dice are so.
they're great.
I
They
know,
feel so good.
I know,
So
but the
good.
labradorite though, I know.
Get what you want, Mary. Get a precious
I
stone.
really love labradorite.
Get it. If that's what you love, then get it.
I'm going to.
I want
have to
different
wait
sets for
until
each
after
character I
Hawaii.
play. I'm a
Yeah.
nasty
Dude, I
bougie
feel
bitch.
like I'm gonna do that.
I already
too.
have them picked out. I know
You
what
have other
Wyla's supposed to
characters?
have. I have one other character.
What other D&D?
That was my
How many
cheating.
have
The
you
guy, the sick ass guy who does
Wait,
these
you've
tattoos,
been
he's
in
a
after
DM.
this one, she started in a different one.
You're in
also.
another.
I was
D&D?
also. So was I.
Me and
I was
Travis
in-
were too.
Yep.
We were players
I
both.
couldn't believe. I can't believe you can be in one more than one at a time.
It's
hard.
very
It's a lot of
hard
work.
to separate
This
them.
is like-
This is the winner right here.
It is.
No,
This
on
is-
Etsy.
yeah, it is.
Like if I
I
have to
never know
decide,
Etsy, dude.
this is the
Every
one.
time.
Dragonborn Rangers like don't
I never
match
got
up.
hold
well,
of the
then
guy
just
about
don't
my
do
tattoo
Rangers,
because we
try
moved
dragons.
Not
instead.
just because I
But
live
you can find
downstairs.
And that's
Like,
fine because
Because
But I-
sometimes they don't have the weapon at all, and it's just.
I think
the
I got
dragonborn.
it. Like as far as like
That's what I it with the druid.
He's a
I had to
sensitive
take
boy.
out,
We talk so
Dark.
much, and like
Yeah.
he doesn't really
Yeah.
want to DM
Things like
anymore
that.
and shit like that. Like
Nobody.
You wanna attach
virtual
the board?
DMing
Wait,
is
so he
just
doesn't wanna
trash.
attach
So
the
that's
board?
the only one
No,
that's
that's
the
no. He tattoos and stuff.
They're
He's
all
just
cool.
yeah.
but they're like-
But anyways,
You're only
he
choosing
really
the
likes
big
orcs.
ones.
He loves doing orcs.
I'm a girl.
So it's like
You're gonna get such
Where's
a
the
metal
dragon
tattoo.
Look at
raw.
the
You
dragon
should think
dragon
about
blade
it. Should
for
be
it.
tattoo
Like, no
inception,
I mean,
babe.
it's not ideal, but
He
I
would
mean, it's gonna
love.
Be
I
fucking
already
rad.
know he will love to do it because I already put the bug in his ear. I was like, because we were like joking, and I was talking to Z about this, and I was like,
Kinda,
I'm in with Sam. I'm in. I'm ready.
That was hot. Oh, but
The
it's
long
not
game,
sword.
if you will.
I
But
get a
they're all
tattoo of
swords
Baldric.
because they're mostly fighters.
I
Just
love
Zero
Baldric.
tattoos. I had to like rearrange
Baldy,
my
you're
stats.
I was just like
Tattoos, that
threw
first
that
picture?
together
Are
like
those
Baldric. I was
females?
like,
No?
what would be fun?
And now you love him.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
He's
absolutely
like, I
favorite
love
character I've ever
Baldy.
made.
Yeah. But I was hitting him up. I don't remember what we were talking about, like high maintenance people
You
or
can
something on
message them.
Instagram,
I
and then
was
I like
looking at
shot it, and I
comments,
was like,
and
yeah,
some of
but
these
what
guys,
about
they
drawing
make
fucking
them
D&D
to do
characters
it.
on
Like,
people
that's
who
what I'm
aren't
saying,
fucking
like,
high
just do the
maintenance?
dragon
Because he was getting
lore.
really stressed out by
Yeah, that's
just
what
clients
I'm
and shit.
saying. Like,
And he was
just
like,
like,
always a
do it
hell
without a
yes. And then
weapon.
I was like, and you like drawing orcs. Hella.
That's perfect. There you go. There's
So
your
I could just be
character.
like, I have a half orc.
You don't have to have your
This
weapon
is-
on you.
And-
This is kind of what I want, but I want
I mean,
your
half
art.
the time we're not fighting.
Artistic,
Dude,
whatever.
hell
like,
yeah.
Go for it, your art style.
All you'd have to do
You're
is
just
be
sitting
like,
on your rock
half
making
Yeah,
a
and
bow.
he's-
Barbarian
It's not a rock,
cutting a
dude.
minotaur
It's
in
a
half.
dragon
Yep.
head.
and
You're
whatever
sitting on your
details you were
dragon
like,
head making
miniature
a
head.
bow.
whatever details do you want her to have the tattoos
busy.
that she's supposed to have,
Check
or
that
like
shit out.
he would do. He's
Busy.
fast too with detail. That's what's crazy is like
Did
he
you see the metal
creative
one?
is cool.
This is
Like
the metal
he,
one.
whatever you
It's
want
taken
though. If you don't want her to have
Yeah.
tattoos, fuck it.
I
She
don't
don't have
really like the
tattoos.
metal dice.
I love them.
Holding
I don't
heads.
like
I know.
I
It's
don't
only
like them when
35,
Travis
that's the
drops
only
like 30
temptation.
of them on Dragon
half the
Breath and it
price.
sounds like somebody threw a rock through the window. It was like, oh yeah, you take 86 damage.
Taking a picture of this
Malarkey.
shit because
Alright, so I'm gonna
it
put a.
is-
It's pretty epic. Okay, you're
They
right,
all look
Sam.
the same. I'm gonna put a little tag on the.
Sorry, Mary, you're in the
Armored
background.
dude.
There's no.
How
You know
dare
what
you
it is.
put me in the background? Oh my god.
Put on his tail.
Captain.
My sweaty pit. He tickles. Sounded like a Furby. Tickle. Eee! Ooh. Wait, that's not as bad.
What do you think about this figure?
Yeah, that one's not as bad.
I shouldn't tell
The
you.
side probably is. That's a good one.
Perfect for you.
That's what I
It's
said.
hard to see.
I know where to get it.
I actually don't know. It's kind of a mystery.
Sorry.
I don't know.
It's probably sensitivity.
I
Mine
can't
is-
believe I'm not-
Mine is based on surprise.
Wait, what about like the back of the head, like Miss Jam?
It might
going
be.
in? I can't do it from that angle.
Next stuff
It's
is
just
an
gonna hit you.
erogenous.
but...
Yeah.
okay.
I don't like that.
I'll leave
Check
that.
out the Hero Forge. Which is-
The
Yeah.
problem I had with Hero Forge is that all of them had, like, hardly any of them were pointy features. They were
Yeah.
all, like, very round.
Round.
Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
rounded. I agree.
Which is fine for me because
It
I want to
was-
make a
it was
dwarf
fine
and it's
for
all
my
round
orc.
feet.
I made a sick
Yeah, this is
pseudo
for-
Wyla.
It didn't
Yeah.
work
I
at
did.
all.
I really
That's
liked
for
her.
Forge on.
Yeah, I
have a
did
couple
not
of
work
Baldrics
at
that
all
I have
for
that
my
I
elf. Like,
I
the
did
elf
it
looks
to where like the base
short
had
and
like
weird.
arrows looked like they were shot at her, and she's like drawing a weapon like you fucked up.
Rad.
I was like, yeah.
I'll just send him, like, I'll just go visit him in person and bring him my work. You know what I mean?
Alright, so first on deck is Melian.
Melania.
Yes, Melian Trump.
Oh shit, I had a plan. I do have a plan.
Maya, I'm sorry. No matter
will
what
you
I
put
do, you're
this,
gonna
like,
be in it.
behind
So make it
you?
cute.
Not you.
Go in between the
Will you put
sails.
this, like, on the table or the
There you
counter?
go. No.
Sorry, 1 second,
You
DM.
can just take a picture of my
I had it planned.
like.
It's fine.
Just put it
Perfect.
somewhere off of this table.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna start with.
And after her is you, Banana.
What are we doing rolling?
We're fighting.
We're fighting.
So I'm gonna start with Pass Without a Trace spell.
Okay.
You familiar with that one?
How'd you draw
Alright.
these pencils?
Oh, do you want me to
You're
do
just
it?
casting it on
Is that
yourself.
Bane Boost?
What is it? VSM?
Oh.
Vocal.
Somatic material.
Somatic
And material.
Yep.
and material
means, like, you got a little
is ashes
wand
from
or-
a burned thing. So I'm
Do you
gonna
have
pick
a
up some ashes we
druidic
burned earlier.
If you have like a druidic focus, you don't need the materials unless it says that it.
So like if
it
you have like a
co-
little
unless that it says
wand
that it
or-
You can do whatever
consumes-
flavor you want. You pick up
Yeah.
ashes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up some ashes. Not my phone. And I'm gonna go. And a veil of shadows is radiating from me and covering all of my friends within a 30 feet.
That would be you and Baldric and Rahazara.
Yeah, so we're all casted in shadow
And that-
and enemies cannot see us. For
It's like a
Is this yours?
+10 to stealth or something like that.
You want to just read out loud so that we
sure,
all
a
know?
veil of shadows and silence radiates, masking you and my friends from detection in 30 feet. 10 plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks.
Oh, that's like me.
If you get within,
Everyone's got sneak attack. No,
if you get within 30 feet of her,
I was gonna
you
say,
have sneak.
peekaboo, bitch.
Well, you have assassinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get that dagger out. and
'Cause,
start
like,
stabbing
I got
people
a
again.
magic scimitar now, bitch. I graduated.
So whenever you attack somebody
one
that
is
can't
me?
see you, you get a
The
crit.
cheetah?
And crit, proc,
Yes.
sneak
Okay.
attack.
It's not
I'll
a
just do
cheetah,
cold
yeah.
shots to bung holes.
Yeah.
Looks like
That's
a
how
cheetah.
confident I
That's
will be.
death every time you
It's
stab
like a cat
somebody.
race.
So my turn.
Gaddafi.
No, it's her turn. So you're just doing pass without trace?
No.
I think I can only do
Does it
one
say, is it an
right?
action,
You can do an
bonus
action, a movement.
and a bonus action, and a free action?
What if you cast a spell?
Free action is like,
cantrip.
Some of my spells I can do as like a bonus.
Do we have any enemies in our range? It doesn't look like it.
Below deck, I don't know how that works.
you
Up
can
here.
move
No,
No.
to the
not
edge.
as far as you can see.
Is
So
there like a ladder
I
you
want
can
to
climb this?
move, which I can do 35, right? 35 feet.
So every square is 5.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Where's my movement speed?
Your
Okay.
movement
I'm
speed's
there.
insane. 40. Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw a poison cloud. Does it only affect enemies?
You can
Is-
only do one
Is one of those
spell.
a bonus action?
On a human.
You can only do one
No.
spell
Okay.
per turn.
What?
So yeah, you
I
did.
can only
You did
do
your
two?
one spell, so you can.
Okay.
Then after that, you have movement, and then
Unless-
after that, you have a bonus action if you have it.
You can do a spell if it's a bonus action. You can't do a cantrip. if
How
it's
do
a
I know
bonus
if it's bonus on D&D?
You can do
Beyond?
one spell and one cantrip in a turn.
Yes.
It's just
Oh,
like
okay.
a known thing you can't
So
do
then
two
my-
spells.
You can
Yeah.
Misty
Poison.
Step,
Yeah.
which is a spell,
Yeah.
on a bonus action.
Right.
And
Yep.
cast a cantrip as your action.
Where
But you
is
can't
Yeah.
the
do two
enemies down
spells.
here? Is it these little
Yeah, the green
tigery
ones.
things?
Yep.
Okay, lizardy things. Okay, so then on this dude right here, this is my cantrip. So I did my one spell, which was we have just stealth, and on this guy I'm gonna do infestation. So a cloud of mites, fleas, and parasites, which I'm gonna be like on that guy.
Okay. And what does that do?
And I have to do the target. This guy has to succeed. Oopsie. This guy has to succeed at a 1d6 poison damage.
Your spell DC, which is
The
probably
target must succeed on Constitution saving throw, or
Yeah.
it takes a 1d6 poison damage.
Your spell DC is right here on your character sheet, so he has to pass this.
Should be 10 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
Where's I don't see spellcasting modifier.
It's wisdom for a druid.
Oh,
I don't know.
You can find it. It's a 2, so it fails. I'm sure it's higher than
They
a 2.
also
It is
What?
higher
have
than a
to.
2.
So
Your spell DC is higher than a 2, so he
Yeah.
failed the
Oh,
save.
he
they
failed
also
it.
have to
Okay.
run in a random direction determined by.
Random roll.
Yes.
No, it's one or the other. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 and moves 5 feet.
Yeah.
Random.
Has to move 5 feet in a random direction.
Alright, 1d6. So
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
he
the
didn't
d6 for
save.
damage.
Which one's d6?
Regular one.
Regular die.
This guy.
4.
4 damage. Can I borrow a pencil?
Not for me.
Thanks.
And then I
Too bad
roll a
you
d4.
use
You
them.
roll a d4 for the direction it moves in.
Worth it.
For northeast, south, what?
Spin the bottle.
Ah.
I don't know how to.
So you roll a d4,
There's a-
and
yeah,
1, 2
there's a
for your
table.
4 is the directions.
Okay.
North, south, east, west.
Yeah, so 1 north,
2,
2
3, 4,
south,
north,
3
south,
east,
east,
4 west.
The 3.
So you move in the
East.
direction east.
East 5 feet, and the ship is facing north
Yeah,
by
east.
northeast.
East is that way.
Should be
It's
this
out.
way. So he
Yeah, so he
falls.
Jumps off the boat.
into the water, which is okay because he's amphibious.
Same.
All right, Banana, you are up.
Sharknado.
Go Nanner.
Should be over there.
Here. And after Banana, you're Banana's up. You're on deck.
The Chimera.
Okay.
Pardon?
But,
I didn't think about this. I'm going to hit this bad boy with my longbow.
Okay.
Try to.
What is it?
But I have an extra attack.
It's a nat one.
Yep. And I got a. Well, yeah, it's a nat 1, but I get a plus 10, so it's 11. And then I got a 27 for the next one.
Are there stairs?
Yes. Absolutely.
And
Where are the stairs?
And everything's
Oh,
not as
it's
tall
on
as it you see it
the
there.
stairs are over here.
Pretty far from it.
What are these? Are these the scions?
It's
No.
9 for the first one,
The
Nine
The
Sahuagin.
Shabugan.
Sahuagin.
To this.
9 for the 11,
I'm gonna blow this guy up the boat. So go over
and
there.
a
Just that there's no
What does
stairs
9 for the 11 mean?
The stairs would be like right where
11.
Did you
I'm
say you got a 1 and a 27?
yeah.
Like
Well, it's a
right
nat
where
1, but my
It's like
bonus
the
is 10.
stairs would bring you
No,
down.
nat 1 is a nat 1.
Okay, fine. So it's 9 for the 1, and then 27
Good, yeah, they
is
are.
a
So you go to the other side.
8 piercing,
Yeah, alright, fuck you.
and then
what are you worried about? I will kill Malarkey and Wyla. Well, I
I
will
wanna
throw
put
them into
my-
the ocean while I will do that.
Please don't throw me.
wolf
Yeah, I
mask
don't want to.
on,
Don't worry about it.
which gives me plus 5.
Maybe he does.
Stealth,
There's a pearl down there.
and kind of
That's
like
especially why I don't want
Please
to.
don't. He will go
Dip in.
till he can't.
dip in here.
I could throw the
Fine.
shards of that
Okay.
ball left. I still have.
And then 27
On
is
the
how
deck
much
somewhere
damage?
else.
Or
Stack.
9
Look at
9 damage?
Remember? Shiny.
good boy.
piercing.
9 piercing damage?
Yes.
Who's the Maxie looking fucker with the
I think
That's,
that's Page Boy.
this
That's
one? Up by me. Up by Baldric.
that's Mary's character.
Oh,
Me?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
you.
that's-
Alright.
I don't know what I should do.
Yeah,
My
so
mushrooms
your,
are like a mage.
Your first shot, it's kind of raining, the boat is moving, you slip a little bit on the water on the deck, and your arrow shoots up and goes through one of the sails, the front sail, shooting out the other side, causing a little hole.
Sorry,
in
you're
there.
making navigation
Um,
harder.
The boat slows down
I can take that.
mildly. The other one hits his plate armor. A little bit of the tip like goes through in the side, denting his plate armor and like moving up underneath the plate. Yeah. He's got a little bit of an arrow stuck in him, and he just kind of pulls it out, throws it on the ground. Next up,
Did I dip in there and hide?
you did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now I have like so much.
You just went behind. You just went through a door,
The other
so
one that was
you're
kind of a mess.
almost completely obscured. So hiding is quite easy.
Perfect.
Oh, do a stealth check
But
at an advantage because you just dipped behind the door.
High five.
I haven't seen a mosquito in a long time.
Jim just tried to kill him on his shoulder.
Yep, you're hidden.
Everyone watch each
Um,
other.
They never eat me.
Yeah.
this guy you just hit.
Which guy?
You guys should just.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's not true, not at all. So you guys start hearing below deck a and the hole starts shaking.
No. Is that good at all?
It's
Like,
fine,
guys
as
hear
long as it
that?
doesn't start lowering.
Guys, below deck there's like a
2 smashes.
happening.
Yeah.
Below,
Below
what
deck.
is below deck? This
Something
level?
smashing, no.
No, this
Below
level.
here.
Something
This is
smashing.
below deck.
That's the deck.
This is the top deck.
Because I
So
mean,
below
there
that.
should be smashing
Below
happening
the yeah,
here.
below the lower deck.
Right here,
Yeah.
okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Who's that tiny thing?
It's Cage Boy.
It's our friend.
Krabby Patty.
Or blue skin
Crabby.
I got it
McShorts
double,
lot.
Or
so
two.
Krabby Mc- Is that your
18.
your second one?
and
I'm in love with you.
The first one was like a baby for sure.
That's a good
Was
idea.
it though? I mean,
Yeah.
you had
There was
a
only
very
this much
giant
vodka in
boy
the bottle.
martini.
18 plus 14.
Unfortunately, my tolerance is spicier.
20.
How was the
Yeah.
mint in the rest of your drink? Was it? I couldn't do
I
that.
didn't tell it.
Maybe we should have like.
Muddled. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you feel the shit like move a little bit.
Express this.
Alright,
Should've-
next up is.
Told me.
Nope, you're on deck for
Please.
between us.
I thought you said I was after banana.
Yep.
You're after
You want to
banana, but somebody else is going first.
Yo ho, bitch.
I really
You
wish
guys-
it was wrong for the ship.
I think we're gonna have to finish this combat next time.
Why? Are we
I'm
checking?
fading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's okay, it's not your fault. I just
It's fine. We
You
can
were
think
ready
about
for
what
stayed
we
up
me
should
to
late.
not
do.
be
a little bit
sleepy.
early. I know.
Why'd you stay up late?
We're usually
Gar.
sleepy by now.
Like,
I
are you
know.
too sleepy to hang out, or you're just
No,
too
I'm not too
sleepy
sleepy to
okay,
hang out.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
too sleepy to
Yeah.
Manage combat.
Yeah.
You don't want to
I'm
juggle
glad
like
you're
8
aware
guys
of
at the
it.
same time
Maya
and
and I
figure out the
usually push
boat.
through combat, and then the next day I'm like, what happened?
We're just like everything's on fire.
That's how D&D works. Is we all forget what
Yep.
happened
Well, like, log
immediately
back in, like,
afterwards.
We looted so many items.
That happened.
We like
yes,
load
last
in,
time.
and it's like asking
Did
me
it?
because I'm
I wrote it down.
I'm the
Forgot.
campaign
I wrote
manager,
it
and
down.
it'll ask me like, what do I want?
Hey,
Because
baby.
fucking what's his name?
It's for you, bitch.
Yeah, it's the boat.
Sammy! Sammy's a little too supportive.
This is
All right,
what
there
you
we go.
got last time.